Welcome everyone, my name is Ryan and we are playing Card Survival Fantasy Forest today. We are live on YouTube, in fact. It has both been a while since I've streamed on YouTube and since I dove into the wonderful world of the card survival games. And I'm really excited to get back into both. Looks like we've got Katrina here. Hello, Kat. Welcome to the stream. Yep. A couple people already here. So we are jumping back into Card Survival Fantasy Forest. It's been a while, like I said. This game is still in early access. There's been many developments, many updates, though. So we can see, I think the latest one is the tool update, branch merge, and patch notes here. Previously, there was another one, I think, added. Well, you can see there's been a whole lot of different patches and stuff, but still in active development, obviously, and it is a great game. It is the successor of the card survival tropical island game. I don't want to call it like a sequel necessarily, but it does use a lot of the same mechanics with some tweaks and stuff. But hello, Kat. Hello, everyone. So we are, like I said, going to start a brand new run today, and I'll probably be streaming this, every weekend here on Saturday at the same time on YouTube. And so I hope you guys will join me again in the future. Make sure you subscribe and let's hit play and go. So I do have a previous run or two, but that was pretty early on. So we're just going to start a brand new one. In fact, let's just trash that one. Start a new game. Now let's see here. Customize your experience. Yes, we want to create a new character. And I don't think we'll go... Well, let's just see what we've got here. I don't want to assume too much. Let's enter our name. That'll be me. Hello. No character bio right now. Maybe if I can add it later, I'll come up with something creative. But for now, we'll stick with gender, male, high testosterone, low testosterone. What does this do? Increases assertiveness, male physical traits such as body hair, larger stature, and greater muscle mass. All right, we'll hold off on that for now. Let's continue to look through some of these. And of course, Katrina here in chat is a veteran of the card survival games. She is, I think, also a tester for the games too. You beta tested this one before it was even released in early access, if I'm not mistaken. So we are very lucky to have her here with us. I'm going to be carefully following any advice that she gives me. Most perks start off locked, unfortunately. You won't be able to choose them until you earn some suns and moons. Okay, yeah. So over here, this is a similar mechanic to the old card survival tropical island game, which it's kind of like a currency that we'll spend here on our characters. So that's cool. That makes it a little bit more simpler, and we can just jump right into things, hopefully. Hello, Matza. What's up, buddy? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you again. Long time no chat. I'm going to make Kat a moderator too. Boom. So Katrina, I've just updated you to moderator status, but don't worry, you don't have any responsibilities necessarily if you don't want them. And it'll just make it easier for me to see your name in chat and stuff. And of course, you are a Patreon supporter, so you get that privilege. But you're doing well. Good to hear it, Matt. So thanks, buddy. I'm glad you're doing well, and thanks for joining me today, dude. Appreciate you. We're playing Card Survival Fantasy Forest. Tall. That's available. Let's just look at some of the things. Fit. I wonder what our character starts with by default here. Okay, here's a bunch of locked stuff. What's this? Ooh, your body is covered in fur, protecting you from the cold and giving you a unique look. Certainly. Now, that's a real genetic condition, if I'm not mistaken. You're welcome, Kate. You're welcome. 1 second. All right. So let's see here. We'll just proceed to the next one. Psychological. There's a lot of depth too. If you're not familiar with these games, what appears at first to be a fairly simplistic style or game is very deep. There's a lot going on in the background with your character as you're playing through. And that's, of course, very much true for the predecessor to this game, too, Card Survival Tropical Island, which, by the way, if you're watching me on YouTube, check the description. I've got a bunch of my playlists down there, and including one of the more challenging ones, the Mermaid Run. Okay, so these are all locked. Everything in these 4 categories are completely locked. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in just like what we've got. Submit, submit, submit. We'll say for bio, actually I changed my mind. We will put something in here. We'll say streamer. Let's go. Okay, your character will have, wait, did I forget the sexual organs? I think we put, oh, I need to do that. Whoops. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got to put it over here in the equip perks, obviously. That makes total sense. But yeah, let's just go. Submit. Totally vanilla. Male. Okay, yes. So you can play it like what? Androgynous, I guess? That's interesting. Let's see. Okay, and now where do we pick the research? I remember there used to be an option in some of the earlier builds where we could set up how our research. Oh, here it is. Is this it? No. This is a mode. We'll do auto checkpoints you convert to. We'll just do this one, I guess. Safe mode, confirm. Here we go. Quest-driven progression, ideal for new players. Research mode, find your own path through the research, ideal for card survival veterans. This is what I was thinking of, yeah. Blueprints, oh, mixed mode. So we'll unlock some, but we'll also have access to a decent amount in the beginning, I think is correct, right? That's cool. Hey, total freedom. That's what I like about games, you know. I like that philosophy in development. Okay, in design, I should say. Let's go with mixed mode. I think that's... No, we don't want the tutorial. Whoa, that was a little bit loud. Was that too loud? I did turn down the effects and some of the ambient noise, so if you guys... if it's too loud, just tell me. Mixed mode is the most fun. I think so. Now, one of the greatest parts about the card survival games is their ambiance. Just like this, you get really immersed into this game, believe it or not. And in one of the, you can tell we're already kind of dim here because it is currently 2200. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Volume's fine. Thank you, Kat. So this is a dimmer view. As the sun rises in the morning, things will lighten up a bit. But let's look at our journal. Okay. What is this? Quests. Okay. I can pin it. Gotcha. Let's go back. Okay, we got blueprints. I see. Now, can't we do... Trash that. Shouldn't I start on some research maybe right away? Quests. Got to get refamiliarized with the UI and stuff here. So this is things we can build. Starting all the quests. Okay, so what do I do? Just... How do I start them? Oh, start. Gotcha. So this will be a little guide for us. Hey, Rod, what's up, buddy? No, you're not late at all, man. We just started 7 minutes ago. So welcome to the stream, dude. I'm really glad you could join today. We're playing some card survival fantasy forest. I got to get it right here. Okay, so we've started all those quests. I think that's all available, yeah. Still flashing at me. Let's just go through these so it'll drop off the little exclamation markers here. Okay, is that good? Okay, here's our research. So let's see what we can research currently. Here we go. We could start to research this deadfall trap. Let's lock that in, but we'll continue to look. Maybe I'll switch it. That might be the only thing. There's no research. Here's like the spiritual stuff, but that's much later, I expect. Okay, good. So that is set. Let's look up here because I don't like these. Oh, report a bug. Okay, I don't care about that. I just don't like the flashing indicator up there. I want that off. So, all right, our condition is we're cold. So it's probably smart to go ahead and get a campfire built. We do have the materials all around us. You know, we start in the woods, so there's like wood and stuff everywhere. So we can just autofill that. Duration 15 minutes. Build. Nice. I'm going to bring it right up to the front here. So if you're new to the game, up here, this is kind of the way I describe it, and I think this is kind of how it is. You can imagine the top layer of cards, because these are all represented by cards. You got a tree over here, that's its own card. There's small trees. This is kind of the horizon line in a sense. If you look up, you'll see the river, the campfire, there are trees and stuff. Then here at the ground is what's around us. We've got stones on the ground near us. There's a heavy stone here. There's some leaves nearby. And then down here, this is our inventory. That's what's on my person. So you'll see that I won't be able to pick up too much stuff. You can drop a lot more stuff into this area than you could here. So that's just kind of a basic description of the UI that you're. And over here, we'll see our condition boxes and icons pop up. We have bad comfort, but other than that, we're just cold. So let's go ahead and see if we can light the fire. No, I think we're going to need to make a fire starter, if I'm not mistaken. So hand drilled, there it is. Let's try an autofill. Okay, so we need a cutting tool. So instead of just completely dismissing this, I'm going to minimize it, but it's still up here. So now we need to go in and make... Wait, I don't need to do the recipe for that, right? We can just... Yeah, so if we take our stone, knock it against the heavy stone, we'll sharpen it. Bam. That took an hour. We'll drop that into our recipe blueprint and initiate constructions. Okay, let's go. Let's make a fire. And boom. Now, let's throw a little wood on that fire. 100%. Good, good, good. This is one of the things that's different here from the previous game, is kind of how some of this is represented. I'm not sure what these numbers indicate at the moment, but anyway, we've got 2 empty slots here. We can cook in our fire, but we can also warm ourselves up. So let's do that. Beautiful. Now we're just hungry. Yeah. You start something and then it posts it in the horizon. That's really cool. Yeah, the blueprints all end up in the top layer, the horizon. I think it's just to kind of keep you... It would make more sense if the blueprints went in this layer based on the way that I described it, but they do appear in the top layer. I think that's just to give you more of a reminder. And also, this layer here can get really cluttered with stuff, just depending where you're at. If you're walking around out in the woods, as opposed to at your base camp, it's going to be different stuff, but... All right, and we've got filters over here. You can, flag stuff. This is a system I never used in the old game, but it's all right. Let's see here. So we've got our fire. We do need some food. We can forage, but it's too dark for that action. I'm really interested in the map, too. Kat mentioned that we can make maps now. Is that like a blueprint? Maybe it's something I can research. I wish there was a search bar. Oh, we'll probably want a spear. Let's put... actually, on second thought, let's not worry about the spear just yet. I know I do need food, but I kind of want to look through some of these recipes, because a lot of it's changed. They've made additions since I played last. These will be pretty important. The skirt, yeah, to kind of help regulate our temperature, obviously. So I think I will put both of these blueprints into our hotbar, or the top bar, whatever. We'll keep those up there. I'm not able to build them yet, but we'll just kind of move them over here. Because like I said, that's going to be important recipes. Top right number of the campfire indicates how much ash and charcoal is in it. That's good to know. Because we'll be using ash and charcoal in crafting and firing up our kiln later on. Number underneath it is the amount of fuel. Okay. And then the number to the left is the fragrance of the fire, which improves comfort. Oh my gosh, yeah, I would have never guessed that. I'm sure that's explained in the tutorial, maybe future tutorials. But either way, thank you, Katrina. Appreciate you. So, yeah, food is kind of the priority, but obviously, just like most survival and real-life survival, we could probably go a couple days without eating, but we don't want to do that. And it's not the hardest thing in the world to get some food. But let me look at my fatigue level real quick. I kind of want to pin... I kind of want to pin something related to wait. Is it wakefulness? Here it is. Is this what I want to pin? Lack of sleep lotion. Yeah, I think I want that pinned. So we've pinned that to the hotbar now, so it'll be there permanently. Hey, Jason, Chance, what's going on, my friend? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Rod says, sorry if you covered it, but what's the fantasy element? Critter spells and stuff? To be honest, Rod, I don't know too much detail, especially about later game or the fantasy elements. One thing I will tell you, though, is I would describe this game as a low fantasy as opposed to contrasting it with a high fantasy game. So, in other words, you're not going to see a bunch of elves and dwarves running around. There's not going to be fireball spells erupting. But it's more like what George R. R. Martin's, some of his writing is, where there's fantasy elements, but it's very much in the background and you encounter it seldomly. So that's how I would kind of describe the fantasy elements of the game. But if we do look at research, there is a magic tree over here. We don't know a lot. Well, we don't technically know anything, but there's 3 blueprints that are locked off. One of them is a ritual pyre, an amulet, and an oaken staff. And it looks like these are tied to affinity and insight, which again, I'm not super familiar with what those mean, but maybe as we play, we can discover more and more. How about that? I think that's a good plan. The map is on the first tab under survival. It's probably, I imagine it's a bit of an advanced one. Cured skin, parchment. I bet you, yeah. So, okay, that's definitely like a middle game type thing, not early stage crafting, but it's good to know it's there. And I'm, like I said, pretty excited about the mapping component. I like that idea. Fantasy element, there is some magic, but it's subtle, mostly animal spirits. And keep in mind, it's early access. The game is in very, very heavy development, so there's constant updates, and the roadmap, is going to be probably including more fantasy stuff. In fact, I think I remember them saying something about they will add NPCs to this game, because Tropical Island, the previous game, had no NPCs, if I'm not mistaken. You were stranded on an island, but here in the forest there will be some NPCs eventually. I don't know, or I don't think they're in the game yet, but I might be mistaken. Katrina can probably tell us about that. But all right, so let's see. What about a fishing? Could we fish a little bit? Actually, the rusty spear, or rustic spear might be worth making for fishing. I might be able to fish with this. Okay, I need a long stick. So, if I take that back, can I cut down? Oh, what do I get for this? Harvest bark. So it looks like I'm probably going to need an axe first, before I can go for a spear. So let's go back to our tools. Stone axe, fill. Okay, we need embers. Trying to remember how to make the embers. Take embers, charcoal not right. Okay, so we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. That's what it's all about, people. Patience. That's the number 1 rule in the survival situation is have patience. Don't make decisions in haste, always think through what you're doing. So, I wish we could search around a little bit more. We could get some more big heavy stones in preparation for making like the traps. Because I do remember Katrina recommending that we place these large traps, at least a couple of them. Where the hell is it? Oh, well, we're researching it. So anyway, yes, NPCs definitely going to be added. And relatively soon. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to be following the game's progress very closely. And like I said, we'll be streaming it every Saturday for a while at least. I do like to mix things up, especially early access games. Play them for a brief time, show them off, let people, see what they're all about. Maybe set it down, and then we come back to it. But like I said, we'll be going for a couple of weekends for sure. But pro tip, once you take an embers from the campfire, put it on a piece of wood to passively. So she's saying instead of actually using the blueprint, boom, we can just pull the ember once it's ready. We'll be able to pull it and just do it just like we sharpened our stones. So it kind of bypasses the blueprint. But if correct me if I'm wrong, Kat, that way is a little bit quicker. The way you're suggesting, it's faster. I think. Did Katrina Schools of Magic? All right, so there's not a lot we can do at this time of the night. I think we'll harvest some nettles because these we can eat. So, wait, I don't have any bowls, do I? I can't eat those without a bowl because they are pretty gross. We got to boil them. We should also have a bed and improvise shelter. This we won't be able to do until the axe is ready, though. You know what? On second thought, I think I am going to cancel these two. We're not quite ready for those. It's mostly freeform magic stuff. 2 hours or so with blueprints. 15 minutes short. Oh, okay. So it is shorter. That's the benefit of doing the axe with the embers. Well, we could still harvest some nettles in anticipation of getting a bowl. All right. That gives us the leaves. I'm going to drop them on the ground. Now, here's the deal. Yeah, the nettles give us a rash. So we don't want to harvest those like again and again and again without stopping to wash ourselves in the river. So that removed most of the rash. It's probably going to lower a temperature though a bit. Dig up mud from the river. Thank you, Kat. Dig up some mud. Okay. Ah, objectives. Yeah, see, if I were paying attention to my objectives here. There it is. It's listed. So it's gathering mud. Thank you. Maybe let's look at some of these. Harvest some reeds. We could do that next. Let's do that. Wait, let's check our condition. Always keep an eye on your condition. Now, bladder functions are a part of maintaining your character. This is tiredness, but it will pop up and tell you when you have to go number 1 or number 2. I think that's universal. When I say number 1 or number 2, that's not a cultural idiom, is it, for my country? Everybody knows what that means, right? It's universal language. Okay, anyway, so let's not focus on that yet. Let's see, what is Kat saying? Dig up mud. Okay, we're good. I'm all caught up on the comments. Let's drop the mud. Don't need it in my hands. Actually, I'm going to keep that to remind me to make the axe. And let's see, what else are we doing? Are we getting tired yet? No, we're still pretty wakeful. Make clay from the mud, mix the clay with the nettles. Okay, here we go. Boom. We got Insta Guide here, so make clay from mud. Make clay. How many do I need? Let's see. Mix the clay with the nettle stems. Bing. Oh, it says craft bowl immediately. Put the I want 2 bowls, so let's do that double. My personal motto is why go with 1 when you can do 2 at twice the price? You know, it just makes sense. It's the first rule in military spending. All right, let's put those in the fire. Hey, Jen, what's up? Thanks for dropping by over here on YouTube, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. We are playing Card Survival Fantasy Force, and we just started. You just got here in under 30 minutes, buddy. So we're still on night number 1. It's 3:15 in the morning. We're basically going to stay awake all night and just work through, dude. We've got a campfire. I'm going to warm up because we're shivering again here. I'm kind of going through a little bit slow because the game's not new to me, but I haven't played it in several months. But luckily we've got Katrina in chat, and she is a genuine expert at the game, so she's helping me through too. Second sharpened stone. Oh, that's right. Good call, Kat. Okay, so we'll whip out another sharpened stone. Let's check on our embers. They're not ready yet, so we still need more time. How's the wood? We're at 86% fuel. I wonder what the aroma is right now. Is it like a nice oaky smell here in the campfire? Hey, charcoal. Not quite yet, Pyro. Not quite yet. But thank you for the suggestion, and your name matches your suggestion. Check your fire. What's up? Welcome to the stream, dude. Appreciate you. I know. I was kind of expecting it to be ready, but we'll do. What did she say? We'll sharpen another stone. That'll do an hour. It should definitely be ready by then. But appreciate you, my friend. No, sleep's not optional, Rod. It's just the game starts your character at night, but with a full like energy bar or fatigue level. So the first night's kind of weird. We're gonna still go to sleep tomorrow at evening time. We will go to bed and we will go through the sleeping phase. But the way the game starts is kind of a little bit like, I guess it just gets you on the right sleep schedule to start off with. But anyway, let's sharpen. Now it's 4:30 in the morning. Is that too loud, guys? Let me know if the bird calls are a little too loud. I think it might be. It looks like it's almost hitting the yellow. Ambience is up a little bit higher than the effects. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, so now we're at 120 wakefulness. On second thought, I don't really think that's the right stat that I wanted to pin, but we'll leave it up for now. Oh, yeah, I am tired. Okay. But this is not related to necessarily how sleepy I am. This is more just general fatigue. Like if you run in place for 30 minutes, you're going to be tired, but not necessarily sleepy. So what we want to do now is click on the time, and we just want to rest for 15 minutes real quick. Or actually, maybe there's a better task. I can do something instead of just resting without purpose. Maybe we can recover some of our fatigue here by, like, just harvesting reeds. Possibly. Use sharpstone on reeds, then hover. Okay, hold on. Use the sharpstone. Oh, okay. Oh, it is quicker to harvest it that way. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate you. Hey, look at that. We got a couple experts in here. All right, let's do that. Boom. Okay. Objective complete. We're very encumbered. I will drop that wood after all. Oh, how's the fire going? Oh, I should have done that moments ago, but that's okay. We'll grab this. Bada boom. Burn a hole. Okay, got to get that going. Now we got the reeds, and you said, well, hold on. You said hover them over the river. So 3 minutes. Should I just go ahead and do the whole batch? Probably. We'll just do the whole batch. I can always harvest more if I need dried reeds. Cool. So we got some soaking reeds. It's 5:30 in the morning. We're shivering. Let's take a moment to go ahead and warm up. So the next thing we're waiting for is this axe handle to be done. Where is this in my inventory? Let's put that in my hand. 33%. Yeah, good. So we do kind of want to prioritize the shelter, if I'm not mistaken, right? I want to get this built before nightfall tonight so that we can sleep in it and be nice and warm and cozy and stuff. Wait, hold on. Recover stamina whilst taking fibers out of the nettle stems. Okay, that's really useful action. Thank you, Kat. That's exactly the kind of thing I was looking for. In fact, let's go ahead and do that right now in preparation for the twine that we'll need, because we're extracting fibers, which we can then make twine with. Oh, I missed the spindle, Kat. I need my spindle. Where is it? Okay, bowl's done. Basic pottery. Objective complete. Do I get a bonus? Do I get a little pat on the back here? Come on. Do I get a little attaboy? All right, let's go. Beware of itch. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to watch our rash factor here when handling nettles. Thank you. All right, so we got some bowls. Let's fill with some water, because we're still hungry. Don't forget that. Excuse me. And let's drop some nettles into the old bowl of water. Now that goes on the fire. And this will be some disgusting, like, wet leaves, essentially. It's going to be like canned spinach, I imagine, is what the consistency of boiled nettle would be. But I shouldn't necessarily say it's disgusting. I've never tried it, so I'm rushing to judgment. But, okay, we need more nettle now, don't we? Or no, I can extract here. Boiled nettle's done. I can just eat from this position, right? Eat all. Blanched nettles. Long term, I would say you should set up a base one location north and base one location west from where we are. Okay, so we don't really want to set up a base here then? Is that what you're saying? Short term, medium term, I would set up a base just north of your star. Okay. Try foraging. Okay, we'll do the foraging too. So we gotta eat though. I gotta eat my delicious nettles. Tastes okay, he says. See, he gives me feedback. He gave me feedback on my cooking. Nettles are actually super full of vitamins. Well, there we go. But we can see it only raised our hunger icon from like, what was it, 41% to 50. So just a couple blanched nettles definitely did not fill up our hungry boy here. But it's, it staved off starvation for a brief moment. Set up a short-term base here. Okay, so I will put my shelter and bed here then for the night. So let's focus on that. Hold on, I got a bunch of icons blaring at me. Let's get rid of these. Oh, did I finish my research yet? No, we're still working on the deadfall traps, so we'll just wait. Okay. Time to make an axe. There it is, 15 minutes. Bada boom. As they say in Italian. Let's go ahead and chop this down. Wait, didn't Kat tell me to do something? Oh, foraging. She told me to forage. I'm sorry, Kat. Forge, baby. Ooh, we got some bugs. Look at the detail on the bug card. See, let's take a moment to stop and appreciate the artwork in these games, because the subtle details. Look at the shine on the centipede or the millipede, excuse me. Here, it's really great. Yeah, it's not too creepy crawly. Now we could eat these, but that's going to give me, I think, a bad mood. Detail is really great. Yeah. It's also true for the card survival tropical island game too. Oh, okay. Should I check out my clay blueprints, buddy? Yeah. Well, we unlocked the oven research, so that's good. Thank you, Pyro. The rain cistern is awesome. Is there a dry season in this game, Cat? Like there is in tropical island? That wouldn't really make sense in a temperate forest, though, right? For there to be a dry season. Or maybe there is, I don't know. Taste the rain. Let's put the forest caps. Wait, I don't need to boil these. I think we can just toss them right in the bowl. Okay, I'm shivering, so let's warm our little body here. Hold on. Oak on the fire. Warm up. Close that out. The vesicle pressure. Okay, see here. See, they put it in the scientific term. I say number 1. Let's urinate. Where? Don't ask me where. I guess maybe into the river. Or maybe we dig a trench or something. Alright, I see it. Get rid of it. Okay, interact with this long stick on the fire. Gotcha. So I'll just boop, boop. Get rid of that. Let's chop some trees down. We're going to need several. Actually, no, hold on. I changed my mind. We're going to forage again. Where's the card I want? Here we go. Okay, we got 2 mushrooms. Ideally, I'd like to fill that bowl with some stuff. You're in the woods. I bet your dude just takes a single step out of his camp. Hey, Win! There she is. Welcome, Wist. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming by the stream. I'm glad you could make it. You got here in the first 30 minutes, so don't worry. We're going to be going for at least a couple hours today. And we're starting a new character, too. So we're just at camp number 1 here at the starting location. Still the very first day. Let's see, Jen says, if you want to pass time, cut reeds and get mud, since you'll need more than a few mud bricks moving forward. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. There is no dry season per se. There's summer, which is hot. Autumn, which starts getting cold. Winter, which is super cold. And spring, warm. Okay. I'm wondering then, is like the rain cistern not as critical of a thing? Like, because I remember in Tropical Island, like acquiring rainwater was super important during the dry season. There is a spindle in this game, and it's even better than the previous game. I didn't think such was possible. They're bending reality here. Hey, Miss Goodwill. This is the first time I've watched anything on this game. Well, that's awesome. Now, Miss Goodwill, are you familiar with the previous game, Card Survival Tropical Island? Okay, you're a big fan of the other one. Perfect, that's good. So you've got some familiarity with what we're doing here. But it's definitely got some differences other than necessarily just the setting. But we're gonna play right through, and like I said, I'm gonna be streaming every weekend here on YouTube for the next at least couple of weekends. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. So, what was I doing? Trying to find more mushrooms. I guess we could do some mushroom and bug soup, but we'll skip the bugs. We'll leave those for like trap for our bait, essentially. This stream is your introduction to the game series entirely. Well, that's awesome, Pyro. It is an early access too, so let me stress that. You know, what you're seeing now is still an early build. There's going to be a lot more updates, but the developers are extremely hardworking people. They're dedicated to this game, so you can expect nothing but improvements, basically, and more content. We mentioned earlier they're eventually going to add NPCs to this game, so that's something very different than the previous Tropical Island game, too. NPCs will be cool. Okay, so let's go for one more forage. I always hit the wrong card. Oh, nope, can't do it. Alright, well, in that case, we'll just toss the bowl with our mushrooms on the fire. We'll let those two cook. It's not going to fill me up again, but it's okay. Now, I don't need to boil water, right? We can just drink straight up from the river, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Wait, why am I not getting... Oh, the river's over here. Drink. When you eat blanched nettles and mushrooms together, it fills you up more. That gives you more. Okay, well then in that case, good call, Cat. Let's, instead of foraging, let's harvest some more nettles. Lovely. And those go in. Now wait a second. Actually, if they're going to be blanched, they need to go into the one with the water. And onto the fire. Let's just blanch these as well. Bam. Let's wash ourselves for 15 minutes to get rid of our rash. When you eat blanch, I use the rain cistern alongside bark, which can get by hovering sharp stone on a large tree. Oh yeah, we saw the bark earlier. It gets tanning. River water is safe enough to drink as long as your immune system isn't low. See, that's what I was saying earlier when we first started the stream. If you're new to this game, don't be fooled by appearances, because it is so deep. There's a lot going on in the background with your character. Let me just show off some of the stats here. So each tab up here represents another, set of characteristics that will either affect the environment or character directly. There's skills here. Whole bunch of different skills we will level up with time. You can see our crafting is already leveling. The mental condition of our character, you can get cabin fever, all kinds of crazy stuff. There's spiritual. Here's the affinities we were talking about related to the fantasy elements. But anyway, just like I'm saying, lots of depth to this game. Okay, so we're waiting for this. I think right now we are trying to prioritize twine and long sticks. So let's knock one of these down. Just going to drop it on the ground for now. Actually, let's put this into the fire. 45 minutes, yiza. This isn't done yet, is it? Is there a way? Oh, it is done. I didn't hear it ding, probably because I was talking. Yeah, so we can just eat. Oh, look, he got a little... He did taste the rainbow. Cat unlocked a delicious recipe for us. That was cool. That was like a new effect. I've never seen that before. All right, let's eat. Yeah, that one tasted okay. Let's not get too... I want for both the... We need both. Long sticks for both. You're right, buddy. Let's... We're doing okay on food, so I think we will hold off. I was going to make a spear and then like fish, but you're right. I think we should prioritize our shelter. It's one of the critical rules of survival. Shelter is more important than food, believe it or not, at least in the first couple of days. All right, and we're sweating. We're basically going to try and keep the campfire going forever, though. I'm not ever going to extinguish it unless we move away from here. Just checking here. Yeah, I do want the spear eventually, but okay, so let's do it. Let's chop some more small oaks down. You can't combine the two beds in this game, so choose one. Ooh, thank you, buddy. Boom. I chose an improvised shelter. Let's go. Okay, I do need another. We're getting tired, so let's do something a little bit less strenuous and just make some twine, and that recovered our tired levels, because that's going to be critical. So now we see the yellow pip has filled because we've got the required twine. What is this telling me? Oh, the travois. That's another carryover from the previous game. Everybody loves a good travois. Unfortunately, I don't think we can give it a name, but maybe. Improvised shelter in this game actually includes the improvised bed, unlike the last. I kind of like the last game, how it was like two separate things that you could combine. I kind of like that a little bit better, but I'm not complaining. That's a minor thing. Okay, we still need one stick, so let's do it. We're getting hungry, though. I think after the shelter's built, we'll switch to maybe doing some fishing, or I don't know. Maybe we can move to some other areas and forage in neighboring spots. Whatever you guys think is best, really. I probably don't need to carry the hand drill with me. I will keep these two tools. And we should keep in mind there is durability on our tools, too. So at some point, we're going to have to replace our stone axe again. So it might not be a bad idea. Well, we won't worry about that right now. Okay, we're tired again. I don't know if this is going to relieve our fatigues, but let's just build this. Yeah. No, it kind of did, and then it didn't. Oh, there's multiple stages. Okay, autofill. 30 minutes. We're fine. Let's do it. Bam. I don't want the ash on my character. Look at that. We got a beautiful improvised shelter, people. We could take a nap. We can sleep in here. Oh, it's a wonderful thing. Look at it. Now, wait a second. What? I remember asking this of Kat in the past, but I've forgotten. We do put some things into the shelter. We can, but what do I put into the shelter? That's for repairing it. Foraging in neighboring spots is a valid strategy. Later on, it's advisable to make gardens. I love it. We're going to make the whole forest just a little garden. Garden paradise. Oh, look, a hideout. That's kind of cool. I tell you what, it feels like the research on this trap is literally taking forever. It's just how it feels. Pelts and dry reeds are what fill shelters. Oh, okay. So does that just give me like a better sanctuary or comfort level or something? Well-being? But they need to be dried. So how do I know when these... Okay, these are still at 56%. So those are halfway dried. All right, let's see. We're exhausted, so we definitely need to just like twist up some twine or something. Let's harvest some nettle. And then we'll take a little dip. Warms you up at night, it will wake you up at the night otherwise. Okay. I see. Keeps you warmer. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so we've got some leaves. We got the rash off of our bodies. We're tired again. Nothing's going on with the food right now. Let's fill the bowls with water. Where's my other bowl? Oh, there it is. Okay. Click on the nettle stem to extract fibers. Ah. Gotcha. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Fill it. I'll hold off on cooking that. Extract. Eat. Delicious. Actually, not so delicious, but yeah, hunger is kind of tough to get a handle on early on, but we'll get there. Also worthwhile to make one mud brick by interacting with the nettle stem and some mud. Mud brick, gotcha. Okay. But did that unlock some... Mud hut? No way. Look at the... Oh, I wish I could open this up. You know what this reminds me of? J.R.R. Tolkien did like some of his own artwork for like Lord of the Rings and stuff. They're really interesting. He was not a bad artist. This is kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Hobbit hole, exactly, exactly. Yeah. No, I like it. I like it. Definitely. Oh, the rustic spear. Did I not make that? I thought I did. No, we talked about it, but then I didn't make it. All right, chop down another small oak. I'm getting cold. We'll warm up here in a second. So throw some twigs on that fire. Let's warm up. What time is it? It's 2:30-ish. 45 minutes. Let's do it. Mud huts are way easier to build in this one compared to the tropical islands. Cool. Yeah, Mud Hut was like a several stage process I remember in the previous game. You still running around naked? Yeah, basically. Our character has nothing, no equipment. Don't judge me, Rod. Listen, I'm living the free life. This is how we all lived at one point in our primitive ancestry. Sent last message. Oh, no worries, Pyro. No worries, buddy. It is a hobbit hole. That's right. It's exactly right. I love it. Your nettles in the fire aren't cooking to explode. Did I put them in there? Oh, no. No, we already ate them. I already ate them, Cap. But we will fill that with water again, though. Okay. Nature at its purest form. Exactly, Matza. Exactly. Maybe a little string to tie things down, but otherwise we're just rocking freedom here. Total freedom. All right, so now if we hover our spear here, we can do some spear fish. For 30 minutes, I don't know if it's the best activity, but we're going to do it. A perch. A delicious perch. Now, do I gut this? Yeah, okay. So we do have to prepare the fish. Let's catch a couple more. No equipment either, like Ken, worse than Cataclysm. We're doing the naked and afraid start. If this was Cataclysm. Aw, little minnow. Now, wait a second. Can I use that for bait? I think that's just if I have a fishing rod, though. Let's warm up. Can't have them flopping around. It's their ugly. Exactly. Might get bitten by a snake. All right, let's see. Check the fish and to release spirit before it got... Wait. Oh, what? Release spirit? I didn't even know that was a thing. Please, let's release the poor spirit of the fish. Let it go back into the wilds. It's a 15-minute ordeal. That should be a 3-minute ordeal. It's a small spirit. Come on. Releasing spirits increases your spiritual affinity, which you can perform magic later. Oh, wait. So are you telling me the minnow doesn't have a spirit? I can just eat this sucker raw. We'll cook him, though. Well, that's pretty sad. Listen, I believe all creatures have a spirit. It's just they're smaller than others, you know? Actually, I mentioned George R. R. Martin earlier. He wrote a really interesting short story, and I can't remember what it was, but it was about like a psychic, and he could sense like the consciousness of all creatures and stuff, and he described it as like even bees and ants have consciousness. It's just a much smaller, you know? It's like a pinprick of consciousness versus ours, which is like a roaring, you know, waterfall. What's up, Tachyon? Hello, my friend. Formido has no spirit. It should, and it should only be a 3-minute, like I say. It's diminished spirit. Did I not catch anything? Oh, no, we did. We got 2 perch. So if they're stacked, though, they don't have a spirit either. Hey, what's up, Nightcraft? Welcome, guys. Thanks for dropping by the stream, everybody. We are about to release the spirits of these fish. Uh-oh, I gotta go pee. Okay, we got fish scraps. Let's do all of them. Delicious fish soup right on the fire. Drop that. And while that's cooking, we will relieve ourselves. Bada boom. And the food is done. Eat. Oh, it didn't even, like, cook the minnow, did it? So, minnows and bugs are so small the spirit releases on capture. I like that, Jen. That makes sense. That's smart. I like that. Rat says this is a cannibal run. How long do humans take? Like 24 hours. It's like a full ritual. Put 1 minute in a bowl to split them? Yeah, I think I messed it up, didn't I? Cerberus did have a spirit you could have released. Oh no. You can't boil minnows in water, you can only roast them. Let's roast this sucker then. We'll just eat this. Do I put it in the bowl still though, like this? I guess so. Wait, what am I seeing here? Oh, save as a recipe. Oh, we can make our own recipes. That's cool. I like. So is there no food category then? Oh, I just realized. Yeah, the previous game, Tropical Island, had like a really extensive recipe, like research tree. You know, you could get into. I guess this one you just kind of experiment and make your own. That's cool though. I like that system. All right, what are we doing? We're getting tired, so we got to be careful. But oh, it's time for a daily number 2. Don't ask me where, okay? Please. Let's take the bowl out. Oh, look at that little roasted guy. He makes a noise when he eats. Man. Maybe your tropical character was the chef. He definitely knew some stuff. I'll tell you what, man. There were so many food recipes in that game. Literally dozens. Alright, so what are we doing next? Food-wise, we've actually got our food icon down to like the 2nd tier here, which is like less important right now. Sleep deprivation is catching up to us. Let's go ahead and throw some more wood on this fire because I don't want it to go out. We want this thing to burn all night. I recommend moving to another tile before number 2, at least while farming this. Oh. But wait. Oh, can't I just... Yeah, I can just delete this, right? Throw it away. You're right, because that does reduce our, like, what is it, well-being? Having poop around. Let's go ahead and wash ourselves, too, because we're getting dirty. Once your magic affinity is high enough, you can summon animal spirits to perform spells. That's cool. Can't wait to get to that point. We're going to have to catch a lot more fish, though, I imagine. Deleting smelly stuff is fine before starting to farm. Good. I imagine having these bugs around probably affects that too, but I don't know. Either way. Oh, look, I'm already losing durability on the shelter. It just passes over time, huh? So, what do we need to focus on? We are shivering. Let's quickly warm up. It's getting close to bedtime. I don't want to travel to another tile. I think what we'll do is just extract some fibers. Oh, it just got quieter. Notice how evening approaches and the forest kind of settles down a little bit. Becomes more relaxed. There's still dangers, though. Still dangers. Alright, we got 6 fibers, river water. Like I said, the fire's going to go all night. I think we're ready for bed, to be quite honest. It's only 7 p.m., but hey, maybe he's an early sleeper, you know? He likes to sleep. Does anyone know if roasting and broiling fish meat does anything? Oh, that's a good question. Should you go through both of the stages? I like that. So this game shaping more in Unreal World ritual sites. Similar, yeah. Kind of Tekken, it seems that way. That was kind of my first thought, too, when they told me to release the spirit. My first thought was Unreal World. Yeah, I think that's a good comparison, at least to a degree, obviously. No, you can't double cook anything, Kat says. Most doesn't burn if you boil them, though. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Kat. Okay, let's see here. I am a little hesitant to go to sleep this early because we might wake up like in the middle of the night, or at least when it's still dark, but we'll have our campfire. So now I remember, should I just sleep for 8 hours or should I break it up into 2 4-hour naps? At this point, I think I want 8 hours, don't I? Do I have to worry about back pain like the mermaid run? Alright, let's just do a full sleep here. 8 hours, boom. Yeah, 3 a.m. It's pretty early, but we'll be able to chop a couple trees down and stuff. We're shivering. Blueprint! Awesome. Oh, okay. How do you interrupt? It probably said it on the screen. I didn't notice it. Okay, so we finished our first blueprint. Our first research. I'm going to get this built. Oh, it only takes 30 minutes, but let's pull up a new research. So what do we want? Split, no. Travois is soon. We want that, but not right now. Okay, don't have anything there. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot. The oven, maybe? I feel like it's a little premature to research the oven. Well, maybe I do go with the Travois then. Wait, before you make the deadfall, go to another area. Okay, to get a heavy stone. Gotcha. We'll do that. We'll go to another. Let's go ahead and make the Travois then. We'll just research. We can interrupt the research too if we want, and it'll just pause research and we can pick it up again later. So it's not a big commitment here choosing Travois. You can only sharpen stones. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't do it together. Oh, interesting. All right, so in other words, we want to keep a heavy stone. Not on me, though. Let's drop the ash. Fire's at 50%, so let's toss a bit of wood. Boom, boom, boom. So you were saying that I should settle west or north. So if that's the case, we should leave... Wait, why can't it... Oh, it's too dark for that. It's not too dark to go north or south, though. That's interesting. So in other words, we should leave the stone here and go to the south. Let me warm up before we go, though, because my character's cold. And to be honest, I don't think I need to bring the spear with me. We do want to have a decent amount of inventory carrying space here. Finally getting thirsty for the first time. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. To the west is deeper forest. North and south is just along the riverbank. Understood. That makes sense. Yeah, that was one of my gripes the first time I played. Where is it? I always clicked on the wrong dang card. I wish these had like more of a visual representation, you know? The cards, like maybe it could look something like this, but here. But either way, it's not a big deal. Maybe they'll add that in the future. I don't know. So let's check our... Oh, I just cleared it by accident. Let's go ahead and urinate. We're a little bit tired, so let's do one more activity, which is not very extraneous. Oh, wait, was that strenuous? Okay, good. We're better now. We are shivering. Let's warm up again. You can... Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate ya. All right, so we're hungry, but I think we can maybe clear a little bit to the south. So we're going to travel to the south of our location. Here we go. Yeah, torch is not a bad idea, but it's honestly, it's going to get brighter here in a moment, so we don't have to worry. And I like building fires at these neighboring locations too, but all right, so let's go ahead. Oh my god, I always click the wrong thing. Let's go to clear, right? I don't see... Hey, Kenny, what's up, Kenny Crowder? How you doing? Madlade, can you give me a quick explanation? Sure. We're playing Card Survival Fantasy Forest. So this is the successor for the Card Survival Tropical Island game, which I've covered both games on my YouTube channel in the past, but it's essentially card-based survival with a lot of depth to the mechanics and the research that you can do, and it's a pretty challenging game. It's still in early access, but if anybody is interested in picking up the game or putting it on your wish list, I've got the Steam link pinned in the chat there on YouTube, so check that out. But yeah, my friend, and Kenny, if you got any more questions, feel free to shout them out and ask. We got a couple of genuine experts here in chat, but myself, I'm still relatively new to the Fantasy Forest game. Like I said, I've played their previous game a whole lot, but I would consider Card Survival Tropical Island, the previous game, an indie masterpiece. That game is a really, really great game. If you guys like this one, but you're hesitant because it's early access, go pick up Tropical Island, because I can't recommend that game enough. You will fall in love with it if you enjoy like this one at all. But also put Fantasy Forest on the wish list because it's very much an active development. Yeah, I'm just going to be playing this today on stream, Kenny, but I do have an episode of Cataclysm. My In a Woods playthrough will be coming out tonight on YouTube. I've got a pre-recorded, edited episode coming out at 5 p.m. my time, so in about 5 hours from now. But I'm going to be streaming something tomorrow over on Twitch, too. Something new. So, alright, going to get something to eat. Be back in a bit. Okay, Pyro, sounds good, buddy. North to northwest, west, you'll get to the Rocky Grove, which has flint and gives lots of heavy stones and stones when you clear the location. I was going to say, because I didn't get any stones when I cleared here. Let's forage too, though. Ooh, we got some tern root and some wild garlic. Down delish. Cool, I wanted not to watch it on Patreon. Need to add that ad revenue. Thanks, Kitty. Appreciate you, buddy. Alright, let's see here. So we'll continue to clear a little bit. I am getting tired. I want to do something real quick, though. Let's dig up a little mud here. We'll drop it. Okay, let's do... oh, the clearing. Looking for a large stone here. Yeah, I'm not getting large stones at this location. Should we try another spot or continue to clear? I'm getting cold. I think we want to travel back to our campsite real quick. So let's grab some of the resources. We do have to watch our encumbrance here so that weight is a factor. You know, like increase how long it takes to travel and stuff like that. Increase your tiredness quicker. So we're going to grab a few things here. Some stones, some bugs. I wonder, since we don't have clothes on currently, where exactly are we keeping the bugs as we travel? That's my question. But I don't really want an answer to that question. Just imagine it in your mind. Just let that image live in your minds as I play. All right, let's go back. It's unlikely to give heavy stones. Okay. Bugs, actually, oh, the bugs will be used. You could use them for fishing. We're going to put them in our deadfall trap too, though. Not here. The icon of places giving large will be rocky looking. Okay, gotcha. Well, not to worry. We did a little excursion. We'll warm up. We are pretty hungry. To be honest, we might as well just go ahead and do this. Should have probably cooked this before I warmed up, but we'll do that. What's it flashing at me over here? Oh, healing ointment. Wonderful. Alright. Close. Nice, 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 nice. So, well, speaking of fishing, where's my spear? Let's just, while we wait, let's do a quick spearfish. Nice. Alright, so we'll eat all. Didn't taste so good. A little bit heavy on the garlic, I think. But what are you going to do? Alright, so we'll fill that with water. I'm actually going to drop the perch on the ground and leave it here for now. Cat told me to go north, northwest, west. North, northwest, west. Okay. Just want to make sure I can make that trip, though. Kenny, this is definitely something you play. That's awesome, buddy. It's a great game. And like I said, if you're worried about early access, pick up their previous game, Tropical Island, because it's a fully completed game and it's a masterpiece. I've got a whole bunch of playthroughs of it on my channel too. They're all linked down in the description of this live stream too, if you're interested. Just northwest west. Okay. Thank you, Kat. All right, we'll do that. North. Oh, there's a heavy stone right here. Should I leave it though? Because you said I probably want to settle at this spot. So we'll leave this one here. Or, no, I guess I could take this one, and then when we're ready to move up here, we could just move it, because it's only 1 block away. So as opposed to, like, spending a bunch of time traveling, we'll just use this one. But first, let's forage. Okay. A little bit more. getting pretty hungry. So let's get home. And yeah, we'll set up our trap and we can do some more fishing back at our base camp to the south. Beautiful. Here we are. All right. So now we've got a heavy stone. We got 2 heavy stones. Drop the bugs. So let's fill up the fire with some twigs and wood. Okay, we'll get some flint. Maybe, well, we'll do that after we cook up some of this food here. Let's see, where's my... I need to put my spear in my inventory. Oh, we want to build this first. Yeah, 30 minutes. Let's build you. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm exhausted. In that case, let's just do a fish. Let's rest. I mean, warm up. Uh-oh. It's raining. Uh-oh, we gotta go to the bathroom. Thank you. Release the perch spirit. That's also helpful for gaining our tiredness back. Okay, so... let's just pop that guy in the fire for right now. Dried leaves are for starting fires, buddy. Yeah, the dried leaves are for starting fires with my thing. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm basically going to try and keep this fire just burning infinitely. It's going to be our infinity fire. So at this campsite at least, or wherever we make our permanent one, I'll keep this lit all the time. Unless we go on like a long journey or something, I don't know. Or if Cat tells me not to. So let's go ahead and release. Okay. I can just delete this for no time. Oops. Eat him. If you want to explore a torch, heavy ointment would be great goal. But if you want to settle until you have better equipment, a mud hut is next. Okay, thank you, Jen. Those are good tips, buddy. All right, let's get this thing made. So the longer it sits here idle, the less time it has to catch stuff. All right, so the fish scraps actually have a timer on them where they'll go bad, I think. Where the bugs, are the bugs permanent? No. They've got some sort of timer spoilage. Well, that's okay. Either one. We got plenty of bait right now. So our deadfall trap is baited. Let's move it up here to the front. 81% dry. Oh no, these got wet again, didn't they? Oh, so by being out in the rain, this reset the wetness. Am I reading that correctly? That sucks. All right, let's release the spirit. Cut her open. Food spoils super quick in the summer, which is your current season. Okay. Okay, drop those. Put in there, put in there, in there. Haha. Got a delicious soup. I like hearing Ryan say mud hut. It's not boat holes, but it's mud hut. Calm down. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and warm up. We'll eat. Delicious. Yeah, that tasted great. Oh, I need more mushrooms, man. Character liked that. Character has kind of a female sounding voice. Did not sound like a man who said, Alright, so we're dirty. Also sweating. So let's actually take a little swim. Yeah, so far I've just been washing myself, but we'll go and urinate. Okay, it's okay to 100% then you pick them up. No, it's fine. You soak the reeds until there is wetness is 100%. Then you pick them up and they start drying. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's confusing to me. I never really understood how to get these to dry, so I'm glad you guys are helping me, walking me through it here. The right mushrooms will definitely make everything taste awesome. That's true. And the wrong mushrooms, well, we won't talk about what those do. All right, so reeds that are soaking will keep getting wet. You have to manually remove them to start the drying. The more they soak, the higher the quality. Okay, so I just want to wait. I want to wait till this is 100% and then pick it up.
What do I do then? Do I just leave them in my ground bar here? Just drop them? All right, we need more food. We're still hungry. So very hungry. We cannot forage at this location. We could continue to spearfish. It's not the greatest, but there are chances of getting like bigger fish. I got nothing that time. I'm exhausted. Let's extract. Just leave them on the ground row. Thank you, cat. Cold, so we'll warm up. This rain is no fun. Alright, we're comfortable. We're hungry. It's 2, almost 3. Super important that I get flint, I'm told. And it was northwest west. I wouldn't mind getting some more stones, honestly. You know? Also, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to travel again briefly. And I'm going to grab... There. I'm going to grab the hand drill. We're going to take that to the north. Oh. Alright, we'll just leave the badger for now. I do want to hunt animals at some point, but I didn't bring anything to hunt with. Alright, so there's nothing on the ground here. Let's do a quick clear. Oh, I just got flint. Look at that. It's pretty, too. I just got flint at this location. Was that super lucky, Cat? Was that some streamer luck right there? Or is that just common at the river confluence? It's probably because we're at the confluence where everything kind of filters down. Grab a handful of bugs for the road. Crunchy. Delicious. Finding flint will unlock sharp tools, which then unlocks the spindle. Can't see, Cat knows where my real heart lies. I love the spindle. It's my favorite tool. You see, just like in any survival situation, cordage is critical. You're going to need tons of cordage, just like in any game, this one too. And the spindle helps us make cordage like super quick compared to doing it by hand. So I always loved the spindle in the previous game, but trail mix, survivor style. Okay, so we're going to drop this. So do I need to not worry about maybe going west-west now, or should I go get more flint? Cordage is the duct tape before duct tape. That's true. So now we've got a fire pit at this location. So that's good. I can start the fire here. I'm not going to do it now, but you rarely get flint from carrying locations, but the Rocky Grove, the best place for flint. Okay. Should I go ahead and do that now? I do kind of want to, because we want some bigger... I want some more big rocks, too. I don't just want flint. I want to be able to set up some more traps. So I do want more rocks. Okay, so, and they break pretty quick. Okay, plus my napping is low. Don't you dare insult my napping. I'm an expert nappist. No, not really. Okay, so let's move west. I am tired, though. So maybe I wish you'd told me what activities, like how much tiredness they take. Oh, okay, I got the rash, so I'll pick up those on the way back. Let's wash ourselves. Flint equipment has a number instead of a percentage in durability. Oh, okay, weird. Alright, let's go west-west. It's getting a little bit late. We're shivering. Should I start the fire? 30 minutes. That'll make it 5 o'clock. We're not going to have a lot of time left if I start building fire. So let's just go west. And this badger is just asking for it, isn't he? And west. How does one get better at napping? You just need a lot more flint. Hey, 2 heavy stones. 6 flint right on the ground. Let's go. Okay, I'm encumbered, so we'll drop a little bit of that. Wait. I just dark at 2200 at the start. Okay, we got plenty of time then. Okay, that one put me over encumbrance. Let's go ahead and rest. We're just going to do a straight rest for 15. Okay, good stuff. You think I just encumber myself and take these two? Wait, we can test how bad that's going to affect travel time, right? East is 15 minutes. If I pick up the other two flints and then check it, it's still 15 minutes. Travois are great. That's what we're currently researching, Jen, actually, is the Travois, so good call. Tracks wolf hunt. It's probably that badger that we saw the tracks for. I don't know if there are wolves in this game. I know there are foxes. I'm not sure about the wolves, but... All right, let's go back. Shivering. And west again. Oh, it's real quiet here. Like there's almost no sound in this location. I should have actually probably foraged there. Okay, let's see. We're encumbered, we're exhausted, we're shivering. Let's go ahead and drop that for a moment. So we're no longer encumbered. There are wolves in the game. Uh-oh. Watch out, everybody. There are wolves. I'm going to harvest. And then I'm going to wash. 6 p.m. We're soaking wet. We're shivering. We're going to warm up soon. God, we're still very hungry. All right. Let's take the nettle leaves. We'll take the flint. The hand drill stays. I'm pretty encumbered. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I need that spear if I want to go hunting. Maybe tomorrow we'll try to hunt. Because this fishing is just not getting us the food we need at the moment. We need better skills. Badgers are about the same threat as macaques in Tropical Island. Okay, probably a little bit less. Gotcha. Okay, that's a good comparison. Let's go south. Right? Is that where I'm at? Yeah, south. Actually, let's forage. I probably should have emptied my inventory. Damn it. I was hoping for some mushrooms, but we got frost leaf. All right, to the south. Oh, we got so much flint. Actually, give me this back. Nothing triggered our trap, though, but I am going to set up 2 more. Well, we'll just focus on 1 for right now. All right, but before we build that, let's start soaking some nettle leaves. Delicious river water. Those on there, too. Do I have any other foods? No. Not unless you include bugs. Making hand baskets. Oh. Oh, we won't see wolves till winter. Gotcha. Hey, Crypto, Coning, what's up, buddy? Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Welcome. All right, let's warm up while that cooks. Playing some Card Survival Fantasy Forest, everybody. This is a great game. Its predecessor, Card Survival Tropical Island, one of the best out there. Okay, didn't love the taste of that, but he's eating it. He's eating it. Beggars can't be choosers. Alright, so we got our bowls of water. Wait, where's all my tools? Let me grab these again. So, let me look at things. We're sweating. Of course, we're hungry. Oh, you upgraded your Patreon tier. I love your content. Thank you, Crypto. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me, dude. I'm really pushing, trying to make this go full time, but I'm still working part time in my regular job. But one day I'll get there with support from great viewers like you. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. So, yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to be doing more streams here on YouTube each weekend now. It's a little bit easier for some of my, viewers to watch it over here. But to all the Twitch subscribers and stuff, don't worry. I'll still be streaming over there on Fridays and Sundays for a while. But let's see. Hunting an animal and eating its meat will fill us up a lot. Cool. We're going to go on a hunt first thing in the morning at first light. But we're actually still not super tired yet, so we don't have to go to sleep quite as early tonight. So let's go ahead and build this deadfall trap. 30 minutes. So now we got 2 traps. Cat, isn't there a way to force these things not... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I don't want them to stack. That's what. So cards of the similar type will stack together, but if we hit this icon right here, it will force them to unstack. That's what I just did. And that's easier now to tell like which ones are baited and stuff. I'll just throw that up. Actually, we did fish scraps in this one, right? Yeah. Let's give the critters of the forest a little variety, and we'll try some bugs with this one. Also, once you take out a badger, and flesh its skin, once it's dried, you can use it, as a map. Nice. Ooh, we're at 90% wetness. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. It's not quite 100%, obviously, but what we'll do, get these drying, right? And now we'll take... Do I have any other reeds? No. We'll go ahead and harvest up some quick reeds. And we'll get another batch going. Drop those in the river. Let those soak. Beautiful. So now we've got some drying and we got more soaking. And they didn't quite get to 100%, but I feel like 90% is good enough for our first batch. Okay, so let's see. What did Katrina say? Is there a better weapon other than this stupid spear right now? Probably not. No. We'll have to try and down him with this rustic spear. Alright, now we're getting sleepy. Tired. Of course, we're hungry, but that's not going to change right now. Let's throw a little bit of wood onto the old fire. Got plenty of wood around the campsite. Oh, we'll get a flint one soon enough. Recommend looking at quest tab. Okay, thank you. Available. Okay, so just find different stuff under herbalism. Craft a knife, an axe, and a torch. Hunt a badger, cool. So I do kind of want a torch. I don't think... Do we know a recipe for a torch yet? I do. Oh, I need more twine. This might be the last thing we do before bed. So I'm going to twist up the twine. Okay, we'll put that in the torch, but we'll make it in the morning. Well, it's only 15 minutes. Let's knock it out real quick. Awesome. So one objective is done. And that just opened up candles. No, don't switch. Let's see. You'll get a flint one. Okay, Jim beat you to it. You guys are great. Let's see. Just make sure you're completing the quests. They'll give you more blueprints. Ah, okay. So that's delivered directly tied to my blueprints. Apply hot fat to a food item. Well, we'll have to kill an animal for that. Tunic and skirt. Yeah. Let's put those up on the bar now. I had these up earlier, but now it's time to replace them. And we'll start to work on these. This is a lot of work, though, the amount of twine we're going to need. And these are multi-stage crafting. That's why there's like a break here. This bar indicates this is multiple stages, meaning there's going to be more materials and stuff. Hey, welcome back, Pyro. So let's see. We'll prioritize those eventually, but I think it's time for bed. Let me go ahead and warm up. Yeah, our fatigue is sleepy now. Time for bed, people. 8 hours. Let's go. What's this? Oh, I have a weak frost effect or whatever. Okay. Sleep time. Build a flint knife, please. You got it, cat. I wasn't sure I had the research for that. All right. We'll just do the full 8 hours. Cancel. Wake up. Yay. No, we're not doing that yet. Let's see. What are we researching next? Didn't you said mud hut maybe? I like the idea of the mud hut. I also want to look at this card closer. I want to observe the artwork a little bit closer. Okay, so I need some twine to fulfill the knife recipe. Oh, can't wait for that spindle, people. Boom. So that's a 2-hour duration. Yowza. Wow, wow, wow. It's definitely going to be better than this, though. So let's make sure. No. Okay, so before we craft, let's warm up. Let's relieve our bladder. both number 1 and 2. Let's throw our poop into the river. It's kind of how I'm imagining we get rid of this stuff. That probably makes getting fish easier. That's a good point. All right. We're thirsty too, so let's take a quick sip of the delicious river. Straight up. No purification. We're living on the edge, people. Let's see, the hut requires around 40 bricks, but it's rather fast to build, so better start digging mud. Gotcha, I'll try and prioritize that a bit more. Let's get this knife built, then we're going to go on a hunt. Beautiful. Bam. Alright, I'm going to drop everything but the spear and the knife. We'll keep those with us while we go on our hunt. Let's look at the blueprints, though. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to pause the mud hut. We've only done a little bit of progress, but I'm going to switch it to the flint spear, I think. Oh, the wooden flute. Yeah, there's like musical instruments. Oh, look, you can do a snowman. Wait, I got to research the snowman first? Come on. Snowman knowledge is innate. It's part of our, what do they call that? A priori knowledge. We know that before any sort of learning takes place. Everyone can, also snow angels too. Universal knowledge. Let's see, it's way quicker to build a mud hut once you get the brick mold. Oh, okay. Do I know the brick mold yet? Maybe we'll research that later. It's probably under clay, isn't it? Brick mold. Wait. Oh, Cat, is the brick mold kind of like the spindle, but for clay making? Is that maybe how you would analogize it? I don't even see a mold for it. Because if that's the case, I'm going to love it. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. So let's look at our questing, or things here. Basic survival. Flint axe. You just need a snow pile to be able to do. Thank you. All right, good. So that's one of those where you don't actually have to research it. Uh-oh. I think my bait rotted, so let's rebait our trap. And that's it. It's 9 a.m. Oh my god, we're starving now. We're ravenous, people. I got 0% food. Let's go kill us. A little forest critter. So we saw to the north. No tracks here. Let's go west. Actually, hold on. I am shivering. Let's warm up. I'm also dirty, but we'll just do that later. Alright, I don't care about that fire. We'll let that burn out. In other words, I'll just leave it going. Let's go west. The spindle is exactly what the brick mold is for bricks. The sieve is the same for clay. I love it. I'm in love with both of them. Alright, we're getting tired, so let's take a brief rest. Okay, and westward we go. Hey, there he is. Hunt it. Alright, now we choose the hunt. Okay, so equip the spear in both hands. It's probably our best thing, I'm assuming. Because you remember, we're garbage at hunting. Like, our skill at hunting, like spearmanship, is probably 0. Small tools to make resource transformation a bit easier are the best thing the game makers could possibly add. That's true, I love them. Like I said, I always had a love affair with the spindle in the last game. So it's fun that there's equivalents in this game. Flint axe unlocks planks, and you can chop tree with it. Nice, which unlocks planks. Planks unlocks shelf. Okay. Ooh, waterfall cave. I like the sound of that. Spear in the main hand, knife in the offhand. I don't know what's best. Spear is better than knife in general. I think we want, both hands on our spear. That'll increase our chances whenever we go to thrust at it. Badger hisses at you. Charge his ass. His hiss intimidates me. Come on. Alright, looks like the badger got the first strike. He's trying to claw me right now. We could dodge at 54% or just thrust and go for a 44%. Or let's dodge. Crap. Alright, I got wounded. Please leave a like if you're enjoying the stream. Thank you, Crypto. I agree. Dang it, I got double wounded. And he evaded me. I failed to hit him. Let's try another thrust. You successfully dodged the bite, but you fail to hit the badger. The badger tries to claw you. Let's dodge it. All right, he tries to claw me again. Let's thrust. Failed to hit him. Thrust again. Seriously damaged one of his legs. Fortunately, the attack was enough to hurt me. All right. I'm in minor pain and bleeding. I don't think it's substantial blood loss, though, but we're going to have to recover from this. So let's thrust. Hopefully we don't come out of it with empty-handed. The percent increases the more we wound the creature. Yep, we're at 100% now because we just seriously damaged one of the badger's arms. Let's finish it off quick, right? Don't want to make it suffer needlessly. We pierced its brain. The badger is dead. The badger collapses onto the floor. Oh, there it is. Release yield spirit. Let's address our wounds first. Cat, maybe I should have made some bandages before going out. Or some of that healing ointment. Am I going to get infected and die now because I can't treat these? Now skin for fleshing. Okay. We're going to go back home, I think. Or at least somewhere where there's a fire, maybe? I'm frightened. Frightened of the badger. Should I go ahead and just carry this badger home? Just with water, regular? Okay, thank you. Let's go east. Want to maybe go back to our campsite or at least somewhere where there's a fire. I was clicking the wrong card. You can put the healer's moss on the wound. Don't worry about the wounds as long as you keep them clean. Okay. Alright, let's, doesn't take any time. We'll just extinguish that to preserve some of the fuel that's in it. I'm going to grab these nettle stems. And, yeah, let's go ahead and head... Actually, hold on. Let's forage real quick. I guess I could clean the wounds at this location. Am I encumbered? Yeah, let me drop that. Don't want to do stuff when we're encumbered. Wash myself. Now, wait. Do I actually want to come in here and clean? And come to this one and clean. All right, we're shivering cold. Let's grab our stuff. All right, let's go home. To the south. Clear the wound. Okay, and clean it. Gotcha. All right, let's do it. Where do I get the healer's moss from? Is that just from clearing? Man, I got 3 wild garlics. It's going to be another garlicky dinner tonight, folks. All right, let's take a look. The fire is still burning away, so let's warm up. Beautiful. All right, let's take stock of what's happening here. I need water. I'm going to drop the spear for the moment. Just want to see if maybe... I'm going to go ahead and toss that on the fire. Now let's go ahead and release the spirit. Maybe objectives have a clue on how to make healing items. That's a good point. I think we need to research the ointment. Is you get healer's moss from foraging. It's random, though. It's not essential. Okay. Gotcha. Clearing deeper force. All right, let's release this boy's spirit. Goodbye, spirit. Float freely. Float free. All right. Pain. Let's go ahead and butcher it. Did it dig and I didn't hear it? No, I don't think it's cooked yet. All right, let's go ahead and butcher. 45 minutes. Oh, I didn't put... Did I not put water in there? Yeah, there's water in it. Is there not enough? Why is it not cooking? All right, hold on. Let's... I got a bunch of stuff on me. I think it doesn't have enough water. Let's fill that to 100%. Oh, I don't want water. Okay, so let's empty that out. Let's remove that. Let's take it all out. Well, hold on. No, wait a second. The dang badger didn't give me any meat. He just gave me meat scraps. All right, so hold on. Now that we've got those, I shouldn't just be cooking up the wild garlic alone. I got way too much stuff here. Okay, so let's look at our objectives real quick because there are some that are related to this. Roast some meat. Okay, we'll do that. There's also one, apply hot fat to a food item. Okay, so let's put one piece of meat on the fire and a piece of fat on the fire to warm it up. Oh, it was too much water. Gotcha. Meat and meat. Oh, so let's unstack. Oh, I can't unstack this group. Oh, that sucks. Your butchering skill gives you better quality meat as it goes up. Understood. That makes sense. That does make sense. I hope I'm doing this right with the fat here. So that's a cook-in. I probably should be just using these bowls, right? Still the piece of meat though. Okay, put the scraps in the bowl to unstack. Oh yeah, there's a piece of meat right there. Good call. A good call, my friend. Actually, let's put that in there. Okay, so we got 2 garlics and a meat. Scrape my badger skin. Bingo. Roasted some meat. Skin the badger. So is this ready? Can be left to cure naturally or submerged in a tanning pit. Oh, well, we don't have one of those yet, so we'll just have to let it kind of cure naturally. 2 meat. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually, I think, for the badger. Okay, so we've got some stuff. Is this warm now? Is this warm enough to spread all over the meat? I don't really know how that works, to be honest. No, I don't think I did that properly. Bing! We did it. Built a deadfall trap. Wonderful. All right. Hey, look. We've got some new ones available. Basic fishing. Oh, good. It retroactively activates them, too, if we've done them earlier. I like that. Craft some bone. Crush some bones to get a hook. We could do that. Get restacked into the pile. Okay. If it has 100%, then it's warm enough. Gotcha. Let's start the skinning one. Okay, that's going to be pretty easy to accomplish. Intermediate hunting. Craft a flint spear. We're working on that. Hunt a deer. Ooh. Alright, so I think we're caught up on these now. Yeah, we're good. Let's look at what we've unlocked here. Bait, fishing line, flint spear. Need another long stick. Wait, so is my research done now? Huh. Ooh, oh, spear carrier? Oh, small leather. And a needle. That might, hold on. That might be the first thing I make with the leather. I don't know. Okay, so the hot fat is stuck in the middle of the stack. Only one is hot. It won't let me unstack these items, though. Maybe I can do it like this. I'm just going to throw that on the fire. Oh, okay. Did I miss it? Because I'm not seeing any of them with the temperature marker. I don't see any of them that have temperature. So I don't know which one it is, but let's just toss another one onto the fire. We'll just reheat this one. I'll be a little bit more careful with it when I take it out. I'll put these on the floor, and then I'll keep the one from the fire in my inventory. How do you know? I don't... Oh, look, now we can unstack it. Oh, weird. Oh. So you can't... I see. This one's... Here's the warm one. Here's the warm one. Okay. Oops. I see. So you can't unstack when they're in your inventory bar, but if I put them in the ground, then or on the ground, then I can unstack that. That makes more sense, actually. Yeah, that's true. Okay, one of them has 100%. So now we add it to the meat, and we completed an objective. That's weird, though. I don't understand what the deal with like slathering fat on our food is about. Just to make it more tasty, I guess. I don't know. All right, so wait, am I not researching anything? No, I'm not. We need to focus on research real quick. Let's resume the mud hut. Or wait, where's the flint axe? Oh, I know it already. Okay. Flint axe. All right, we'll leave that up there for the second. Can't build all this stuff at the moment. So much to do. It's all piling up here. All right, let's see. Flavor, variety. I think we need to eat it, finally. Oops. After all is said and done, it's time to eat. It only tastes okay. Well, that did actually fill us up quite substantially. Oh, I got these bowls. I'm actually going to change these so they don't stack. Yeah, I like that better. When you complete a full objective, it unlocks some blueprints without having to research them. Oh, okay, interesting. It's flashing at me here. Continue. Intermediate pottery. Extract coal from the fire, build an oven. We can do that one probably right now. Oh, do I have to extinguish it first? It's got 100% charcoal. Oh, maybe that's why I need a fire starter at this location then. Click on the food to see the flavor palette, then check one you added something to see the changes. Quality is 54%. Okay. Then let's grab another chunk of fat. Let's actually put 2 pieces of fat on the fire. I am going to go ahead and take these items out. I will put these 2 items into the bowl. Drop it on the floor for a moment. Alright, how do I crush the bones to make a hook? Do I just take a rock? 30 minutes? Is that really what I want to be doing right now, though? What's flashing at me over here? Oh, yeah, it unlocked the oven. This was one I didn't need to research then. That's cool. I like that. What do I need for the oven? Okay. Bunch of bricks and sticks. Yes, you have to extinguish the fire to check out the charcoal and ash when it's lit. Extract embers is the only option. Gotcha. That makes sense. So in other words, I probably will want another fire starter here, but I'm not going to prioritize it. So how do I know when these are actually heated up? I guess we just need to let it pass a little bit of time. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing right now? Let's chop a tree down. Small oak. Yeah, that's 15 minutes. Drop, drop, drop. That will allow me to fill the recipe for the spear. So now we can make these. Okay, so the fat is heated to proper temperatures for smearing. Oh, where's my bowl? So let's smear it. Bam. That actually reduced the quality. Very savory. Okay, I see. Moderately savory. Let's eat it, baby. Should I put it in a bowl and eat it all together? Does that actually matter? Tastes okay. Ooh, 53%. We're getting there, people. All right, so let's look into... Actually, should I check my wounds again? Let me look at their cleanliness factor. I think we're okay on them right now. Still causing me pain, but that's okay. Let's see here. Make sure not to burn anything while doing activities. Good point. Good point. Yeah, that was something I used to do all the time in Tropical Island, was burn stuff, but luckily I haven't done it yet here. Let's go ahead and break these bones, I guess. Neato. It's another objective completed. Let's look at some more here. Wait, did the fire not finish? Yeah, see, it's cooked. Didn't ding on me, though. Alright, take that out. Where's the fat? Did I use the... Yeah, I don't have any heated up. Drop it. Should I be saving the fat for other reasons than cooking too? I feel like I shouldn't use all of it right now, but maybe that's not right. Okay, let's look at our objectives. What are we doing? Yeah, let's work on the reed stuff. Ooh, fishing line might be easy. Save 4 fat for candles. Okay, we'll need to do some more hunting then, because I've already used more than that. Let's make the axe, because that will actually finish off basic survival. And having a flint axe is a good idea. Ooh, hour and 30? Yucca. Hold on, do I have something on the fire? Yeah, let's not burn the fat. So we'll just harvest some reeds in preparation for making those clothes. And that should be enough to heat this. Awesome. Onto that and eat it. Oh, it's already buttery enough, I guess. Alright, so let's warm up. Yeah, we're doing good too. Don't forget to drink water both in game and real life. That's right. Stay hydrated, folks. Yeah, let me take a drink. Do I need a drink though? I'm only slightly thirsty. Oh, he's getting a bit tired of meat. Now, this is an interesting mechanic. You'll see it present in the first game, too, the Tropical Island game. Your character, if he eats too much of the same food over and over and over again, they'll get sick of it. And eventually they can actually start to throw up and get nauseous. So it has legitimately, like, negative effects on there. But, all right, did we make the axe yet? No, not yet. Let's do that now, though. Now's the perfect time. Bada boom. 2 stages. Autofill. Let's get another piece of twine. Oh, see, without the spindle, I can't bring myself to make too much twine. You need to nurse your flint tool's durabilities at the start. Oh yeah, you said it's a number. Well, what the hell? What is 4 durability? Is that counting down to 1? Is that what that is? Alright, I don't understand how the durability is calculated. Alright, let's do this. And hour and 30. Oh, no. We're shivering. Yeah, you missed your tip. No, I'm done yet. It counts down to 0. Okay, well, we're still at 4. So I could, get a couple more uses out of it? Alright, let's do it. Oh, now I'm thirsty. Hold on, we'll take a drink. That only takes a couple of moments. Alright, now we do it. That's the number of uses. Oh, okay, I see. So always use a sharp stone and gotcha. Understood. That makes sense. Okay, so, well, we've got the flint axe, and it's got 7 durability. Yuck. Let's go ahead and complete. Wondrous. Basic woodworking. Okay. Use sharpstone as reagent for the axe instead of the... Wait. Use a sharpstone as a reagent for the axe instead of the knife. Okay. Understood. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. Appreciate ya. Gotta be smart. Gotta be thinking through all these steps, don't we? Craft the fishing line. 4 twine. God, I'm shivering again. Ah, we're hungry already. I just ate a whole badger. I'm hungry. Oh, my fire went out. Oh, what a bozo. What an absolute loser. I just let my freaking fire go out. It's like the worst sin. No, not the flint knife. Where's my thing? Do I not have the sharp? I think my other knife broke. I didn't even realize that. 1 freaking hour. Bing. Boom. And we got fire again. Alright. Well, no. Yeah. Wait. Oh. Take it out. Objective complete. Fire's going again. Alright, time to go pee-pee. Time to warm up. Let's drop the old ash and charcoal on the ground. All right, what are we doing? Sleepy. Yeah, it's time for bed. Are we currently researching something? Yeah. Okay. We're researching the mud hut. Did I put what? I think you're sharpened stone is. Oh, in the fishing line? No, it's over here. It's in the flint spear. You were close. You were right though. I made an extra one, but that's okay. We'll use that for like I don't know, something else. We'll use it. We'll use it. Okay, so yep, you got it. It's the better durability tool. I don't think that a fresh sharp stone will make the better durability tool. That's a good question. I don't know. Like so if I'm making a flint axe, does like the tools I use to make it increase the durability when it's low use for an axe? There you go, Jen. Yep. No, it makes no difference. Okay, thank you. All right, so what the hell are we doing here? We're sleepy, hungry, of course, slightly thirsty. Let's make sure the fire doesn't burn out again tonight by throwing these twigs and wood on there. 100%. Okay, time for bed, people. Another good sleep. I'll probably wake him up early here. Let's watch his wakefulness. Once it feels like, what, 120-ish? Yeah, I'll wake up. Good. All right, first things first. We're thirsty. We're cold. Fire's still looking good. Uh-oh. We got nothing in our traps. Have a little drink. Eventually, much later in the game, you can craft specialized metal tools for different tasks. Which reduces the time. Makes sense. All right, let's warm up. Let's take a look at our wounds. Don't forget, we've still got some badger scrapes here, so let's clean these out. Do that every morning. It's part of our routine until they're healed. We're still in pain. We're hungry. And we're dirty. We have minor sleep deprivation. Why is that? Alright, let's drop that. Definitely. I think I'm going to make this spear, at least the first stage. Okay. Let's drop that. Let's make some twine. Beautiful. Okay, so we're comfortable. We're hungry. But I'm going to build this. Objective complete. Awesome. Okay, so that's got 8 uses. You need about 8 hours of sleep to avoid sleep deprivation. Gotcha. I'll definitely do that tomorrow. We'll sleep for just the full 8. I won't interrupt them. Okay, what do we prioritize? Should we go out on another hunt? Or should I spend time making twine and get this fishing line done? And the fishing line would complete an objective for me, but craft a travois. No, we're not doing that yet. Waiting on that one. Save the flint one for the deer. Gotcha. Good tip there. Yeah, the priority is food, so I think we'll do the fishing line. That's going to be more sustained. It's more guaranteed food. It's not 100% guaranteed, obviously, but I think for now, at this stage, it's going to be better for us to do some fishing than it is to go traipsing through the woods trying to hunt something. So, 63, let's, I'm going to put, yeah, let's put the nettle stems in my inventory while I do this, and we'll just extract a bunch of fiber as we sit here. So we'll extract the fiber, and then we'll twine it up, and then we'll drop it in there. Yeah, we're already very hungry again. If weight allows you to carry bowl, since the game allows you to choose which one to use. Wait, it allows you. You can carry. Oh, I see what you're saying. Bowl spears, what you're talking about. Let's extract. Twist. And, uh-oh, I'm getting the rash. Yeah, getting that minor rash. So let's go wash ourselves in the river. That made us cold again, so let's go ahead and warm up. If we get these clothes made too, it's going to make things a little bit easier in terms of temperature regulation, so we will prioritize those too. But food is such an issue early on. Alright, so we've got our fishing line ready. 15 minutes, boom, let's just do that. Nice, objective complete. Hey. Okay, didn't open up anything yet though. Probably should make reed clothes. Yeah, that unlocks the baskets. Okay, for sure. Let's bait our hook though. So, autofill. So we've got wonderful reeds, but I need what? 6 pieces of twine. So that's going to be a bit of work, but that's no problem. Let's make sure that our fire doesn't go out. And I'm actually going to do a little fishing. Nice, minnow. Throw them on the fire. Come on, give me something big here. Eat it. All right. Let's do. Let's release the old spirit. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, let's cook that. All right, let's kind of alternate our tasks between making twine and fishing. So that's done. Let's eat it. Okay, now we got to go to the bathroom. Baskets need dry, not fresh reeds, so you should probably start getting a few reeds ready. I do have 4 more up here soaking. They're at 93%, but let's go ahead and pick those up, and we'll follow Jen's advice and just make some more. I don't think I have any more of the fresh reeds, so let's grab some. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, that was 8 that time, so let's get those. I wish you could just hold these there, and it would do all of them at once. But I get it. It's a process. There we go. All right, so we got another batch of 8 reeds going, plus we have some on the ground. Let us warm up real quick. We are thirsty, so we'll come to the river and take a quick drink. We're getting sleepy, but it's still... We got plenty of time. We're going to do a full 8 hours tonight, though, for sure. You don't need to dry reeds to make your reed clothing, though? Oh, okay. I think I did use the fresh... No, yeah. We got fresh reeds there, so that's fine. And over here, I've got fresh reeds, too. Okay, so we're fine. Those are set up, then. Can you move stack holding shift? Oh, you're talking about when drying that. Usually you don't have to do that. If it's something you can repeat, it'll just auto stack it like over and over again. But maybe I'll try it next time I have some if I can remember. Alright, so twine. We're making it. We're making it, people. 2 more to go. Let's see. I'm very hungry. See about another fish. Maybe get lucky, get something big here. Probably not. Oh, so the clothing is scratchy at first, but leather and cloth makes it more comfortable. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on in this game. There's quite a depth to it. All right, so we got a minnow. Come on, give me something big here. Give me a lunker. No. All right, let's eat the little one.
Yes.
Not even worth it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And I mean, it's kind of pointless to be fishing for those minnows, but you know, there is the chance we get something bigger. So, all right, let's see. Comfort state is the next to the sleep deprivation one. This one here. Yeah, we do have bad comfort right now. It's arguable that once you've made the reed clothing, you might want to dismantle them and just keep warming up by the fire more until you make better clothes. I understand what you're saying. It's kind of a meta strategy just to get it done for the objective. Make the skirt and the tunic, then get rid of it, reclaim the resources, and yeah, just warm up by the fire. Yeah, because if my comfort drops too much more, it's going to be 0%. All right, let's drop that. I mean, there's literally no food here. I guess I could eat the fat, but we're saving that. Oh, it does go bad, too, over time. Actually, I do have food. What am I doing? 2 little things of veg. All right, put that on. We're getting real sleepy, so let's just do a quick little task. We'll go ahead and eat all of it.
Yeah.
I know, it's not that great, buddy. All right, let's warm up, and I think it's time for bed. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Fire's at 50%. I'm going to have to chop some wood. Tomorrow I might chop a tree. I might use our flint axe to chop that tree down, because that'll give me some sticks and twigs, I assume. Maybe that we can burn. You can't dry things on a campfire or fireplace, unfortunately. Oh, I responded to Jen. Okay. And let's go to bed. 8 hours, people. No interruptions here. Thanks for dropping by the stream, everybody. Appreciate you. Going to be streaming this each weekend now for a little while over here on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe, hit that like button on the stream. All right, so we are back 53%. Hold on, we got a couple things. So let's take a drink. Okay, deadfall traps have no bait in them. Ooh, and I don't have anything to put in them. I'll have to try and get some minnows or something. Let's warm up. Wouldn't reed be clothes be better than no clothes in a fight? I don't know if they have any armor protection necessarily. Maybe they do, but I've been thinking just in terms of warmth, basically. The value of the reed clothes. Oh my god, it's a 2-stage process too. Alright. Okay, so let's go to the bathroom. I think since I have nothing to bait, we're going to take a break from the clothing and let's do a little camp craft here, a little maintenance. So how long does it take to actually knock down a tree? 30 minutes, that's not bad. Is this a multi-stage process? Or did I get a log out of that? What did I even get? Yeah, no, I don't think it chopped it down fully. It says 75%. Okay. So I have to come at it 4 different times to get it to go down. Okay, so not a problem. Oh yeah, I forgot about my scratches too. Oh, scratch. Clean them. Once the percentage hits 0 on the tree, gotcha. Alright, so in other words then, maybe I'll just chop down a couple of the small oaks for the moment. Yeah, that gives me some twigs. Honestly, might not be a bad idea to go to a couple of the neighboring tiles real quick and just do some clearing and some scavenging or foraging or whatever. Ooh, mud hut's almost ready. 3 more hours. Okay, so we are tired. Let's go ahead and warm up by the fire. Don't chop the oak. Oh, it's better to go find a pine in the area and chop a large pine tree down. You can chop down a large pine tree in 2 hits as opposed. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, in that case, let's grab the axe. No, wait, what did you guys say about the spear? I should bring the spear for hunting. Let's bring that. 42%. Yeah, we're ravenous. So I am kind of hoping maybe we come across an animal or something. But, alright, let's venture north. Oh, there's a path. We can improve the path. Okay. Gotcha. Pine trees are generally north. Okay, understood. Got an oak tree here. What's this? Oh, this is the path. We can forage still here. Cool. Got some buggos. Let's forage a little bit more. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm just going to clear this place. Nice. Oh, there's the healer's moss. Okay. So we could forge one more time. Hey, a bird's nest. Ooh. It says I'm feeling confident. Should I try it? Should it? We could fall. We could fall, but I could also get some delicious little eggs. It says we're feeling confident. Let's go for it. Yes. Oh, that's huge. Stick your healer's moss on one of your wounds. Thank you. Yeah, that opened up a new slot, too, in the inventory, so that was pretty awesome. Yeah. All right. You could break a bone falling. Ooh, Jen. We dodged a bullet there. Who remembers Astral Tournament? Where my card bros at? Welcome, Rain. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Is it giving you vibes? I've never played that one. I'm not familiar with Astral Tournament, but I'm glad you're enjoying this one. I've got the link for the Steam page too is pinned in chat though. So if anybody does want to put this on their wish list or pick it up, go ahead and click that link. It's still in early access, but if you like what you see here, check out their previous game. It's called Card Survival Tropical Island. And it is a fully complete game. It's a masterpiece. It's great. It's very similar to this, but it's a different setting, and some of the mechanics are a little bit different. But overall, it's a wonderful game. Highly recommend it. But all right, so we got some feathers. I'm going to leave those behind for now, but we'll probably come back and get them. Let's take this stuff home. I still might venture back out. Hey, we discovered our blueprint. Awesome. What does this take? Oh, yeah, a whole bunch of junk. We'll do that in a moment. Let's focus on what to research next. Excuse me. Okay, nothing there. Let's do the candle. No, let's do healing ointment. Is that what you guys would go with, healing ointment? Let's see, by the way, the first pre-made character, the Huntsman, is what the devs are currently working on right now. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, in Card Survival Tropical Island, there's a whole bunch of pre-made characters. Some of them are extremely challenging, but yeah, that'll be something that's missing from this game currently, for sure. That'll be nice too, especially for newer players who aren't really familiar with the character creation. Let's see, bring your other spear along next time. Don't want to waste a flint on a squirrel. Okay, Jen, that's smart. I see what you're saying. It was a vibe. I got Card Survival. Thank you for shouting me out. You're welcome, Rain. Thank you for dropping by, buddy, and leaving some comments and stuff. Yeah, I hope you do pick up Card Survival. Like I said, I really recommend it. And this game is under active development. You know, as I mentioned earlier, the developers of Card Survival are very, very dedicated to their game. And you can count on this game getting improved, lots of improvements over time. They're adding NPCs to this one. So if you're looking for a game that's going to, you know, still in development and it's going to be, you know, added to over time, I would definitely pick this one up too. Do the number. These over here, these, you can assign certain items to these flags like this. I think it essentially is going to make it easier for you to access those tools. So you can tell that the ground here gets pretty cluttered with stuff. You know what I'm saying? These are essentially filters over here. So you've got filters, and then you can flag items. But like I said, I don't mess with the flags too much, so I can't really explain exactly how that works to you. Maybe Kat or Jen can leave a more detailed comment, but it's essentially a filtering system, making it easier just to find stuff in all these cards. Because as you develop your campsite, you're going to get so much stuff laying around on the ground and stuff. Hey, Win, Tropical Island's more survival, and this one is more homesteading focused. Interesting. That's a good outlook and opinion on it. Thank you, Win. All right, so we need to prioritize a little bit of food now that I've got some. 1, 2, and a bird egg. Sounds like a delicious meal to me. Let's take that bowl out, and we'll do 2 bird eggs and a frost leaf in this one. Let's go ahead, bait up our traps. We are shivering and tired, so let's go ahead and just warm up. Beautiful. Now these have cooked. Wait, did the frost leaf not cook? All right, let's just eat them. I don't care. Let's just eat it all. Oh, delicious. Oh, man, those 2 bowls only filled me up to 25%. We're still very hungry, but that's okay. All right, so wait a second. I want the fishing line. No, we're going to go back out. So, here's my stick. Let's grab that. You can't cook frost leaf. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, how's the fire? It's at 27%. Uh-oh. Where do I get the best wood for the fire? What's the best way to get wood for the fire? Because I don't even have any twigs right now. I'm going to have to cut something down. Oh, it's probably clearing, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Duh. All right, where to go? Wasn't a lot, but that helps. At least it won't go out. Oh, that's right. Use your stone axe on the location card, too. I always forget about that. Thank you, Cat. Yeah, that was much better. I was about to say that. There you go. So that's good. That's perfect. All right, we're exhausted and very hungry. It is 1:30. Let us warm up again by the fire. Okay, so we're now a little bit rested. Let's head out and go exploring a little bit more. We're going to go north again. Okay, we'll continue north. Maybe we can find a pine tree. Ooh, we got tracks here. Oak tree. We're a little bit tired. What did you guys say about the tracks? What should I do to the tracks? Anything? Let's go ahead and rest for a moment. 15-minute rest. And we'll continue north. If you go west, then north, you will be in the pine area. Too late. Okay. Ooh, another heavy stone. Kind of want to take that home with me. Oh, the waterfall. We are dirty. Let's take a shower. You notice that there's a cave hidden behind the waterfall. Can I enter it? Yeah, we can enter the cave. Notice how the sound changes? Yeah, I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, one of the best parts about these card survival games is the immersion. The sound design is really well done on these games, and as you change locations, you'll notice the ambience and the background noises shift too. It's really nice. All right, now, okay, hold on. So we've got the sacred spring. What the? Filling with sacred water? I am slightly thirsty. Should I drink it? Hell yeah, I should. Sacred spring is empty now. Okay, let's exit the yield cave. And now you say actually south and then west. Okay. I like this card. This is really pretty. Okay, let's go south and then west. Pick a direction. If the tracks you find there have more, of a percentage, then they're fresher and you're on the right track. Understood. So the percentage on the tracks is very low here. Okay, so she said go south and then west. Later on, you can summon water spirit. All right, and then west. Let's go west and then we'll rest. oak tree. We do have some pretty serious tracks here. We might be able to get a little hunt on. Okay, let's rest. Oh, the more you chase after it. Let's see. South again then. That's fine. Hey, squirrel. Hunt, hunt, hunt. We want the rustic spear. Confirmed. Charge it. You better not get scared by this squirrel, you little scaredy cat. Oh, okay, so the squirrel got away, but then we noticed a partridge. So let's hunt that with our rustic spear. Charge the bird. Thrust. And he flew away. Oh, no luck, no luck. This one's at 94% though. I'm shivering. What does this arrow indicate right here? This white arrow? What does that mean? See, squirrels and partridges are harmless. Yeah, but I can still hunt them, right? Oh, no worries there. Yeah, okay. Should I keep going south? It's getting kind of late. I think we maybe head home and do some fishing. Are we north of our location? Let me grab the twigs here. I guess I'll take these. We'll leave the feathers. Those 94 were probably the squirrel. Yeah, I bet you're probably right. Unless it's a were squirrel or a were partridge. Crypto, you're thinking of Dwarf Fortress. No, that's funny though. Alright, we're home. Fire's at 52. Fill her up. Let's drop this on the ground. Grab it. Alright, I'm going to alternate between making cordage and fishing. Map sure would be handy. Oh, can I check my skin? It's only at 52%. Still waiting on that. Okay. Let's do a little fishing. He actually enjoys fishing too, doesn't he? Yeah, he gets a little well-being bonus when he does that. Should drop that. Alternate between fishing and making stuff. Oof. Not having any luck, are we? Clean the wounds. Thank you, my friend. Clean it. Alright. 7 p.m. Let's keep fishing. God, I think I had better luck spear fishing. You know? Let's warm up. And continue to fish. Evening fishing. Gosh darn these minnows, man. You think maybe the minnows are better bait than the bugs? I don't know if the bait has any difference whatsoever. Let's twist up some fibers. Those go right into this. And getting tired, but we're going to continue to fish. God, I'm just not getting anything. It's funny, instead of remember to remind him, I remembered that I wanted to remember to remind him. It's Inception. You get better at it with time, like most things. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll just keep at it. All right, we're getting cold. It's just hard. It's hard. We got no food. These traps have been absolutely garbage too. 81%. I mean, I know we need them, but they're not producing very much. Sadly. About to eat that fat. Well, we're just going to have to go to bed hungry. But, yeah, let's focus on some more twine. Your skills start at 0, so you won't have much success. Yeah. That makes sense. One more and we'll have our top piece. Alright, I think it's time to go to the bathroom. Defecate. Delete that. Beautiful. Okay. And what are we doing? We're starving. We're sleepy. Slightly thirsty. Let's do one more. Pop that in. How long? Ooh, no. Okay, we'll do that in the morning. What are the torso and face icons? The torso is my weight, and the face is horrible gratification. So this... Oh, this is just how gratified I am at life, I guess? So the lower this gets, it's going to have a negative impact on my well-being. And it's influenced by how sleepy we are, how hungry, and our pain. So if we can get over our pain and get some food in our bellies, yeah, then we'll be a little bit more gratified with life. It's kind of an odd word to use there, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, and those are typically pinned by default. All right, so how's the fire? Okay, it's at 55%. Let's throw a little bit of wood on that. The more enjoyable life, the better gratification. Yeah, and I remember that in the previous game, at least, if your psychological well-being fell too far, then you could really start to experience some serious side effects from that, like nightmares that would keep you awake. You can even hallucinate and stuff. I don't know if that's what this game kind of where that leads in this one, but I imagine it's probably something similar. Gratification is very transient. It changes a huge amount in a short time depending on how good your meals are. Don't get enough sleep, whatever. Gotcha. Well, speaking of sleep, I think it's time. We are going to bed on an empty stomach, but there's nothing to do about that. So let's click on our shelter. Actually, I'm going to warm up before we go to bed. Now we'll sleep. 8 hours, people. Thanks for dropping by the stream, everybody. It's good being back here on YouTube, streaming live. I appreciate y'all dropping in. All right, what are we doing here? Check the traps. Need a little bait in that one. Fire's at 57, so let's restoke the fire. Clean wounds, thank you. And these wounds take forever to heal, don't they? Okay, we are shivering. I'm going to wash real quick, and then we'll warm up. Okay. I think we get back out and do some more... Finish the reed cloak. That's probably what I should do. Yeah, wounds healed. One of them did. Oh, I can put the healer's moss onto this wound now. Boom, and we've got ourselves the tunic. So we could equip this... Yeah. Now, Kent says it's arguable that we should just dismantle it and reclaim the stuff. I think I am going to do that, actually. I like that idea because that eliminates the need to remake all that twine for this one. Okay, let's take a quick pause to drink. Yeah, I do want to go hunting more. We're going to hunt in the latter half of the day for sure. Healing ointment's almost... Oh, there's the basket. Good call, Cat. Yep, we're going to have to craft up some baskets too. Okay, that's at 94%. We'll just let those get to 100. You think I should do some fishing, Crypto? I want to do the hunting though, because we need the fat and we need the pelts, you know. We will definitely do more fishing, though. Don't worry about that. Let me check my objectives, see if maybe there's anything real easy I can do. Well, we're going to do the skirt here quickly. Not really... Yeah, okay, there's nothing that we can easily accomplish. So, not a problem. Okay, hunting. Don't worry, buddy. We'll do both, too. Travoy progress. Well, we could at least put the blueprint up here. Yeah. I mean, a little bit of progress there. It's a single stage thing, too, so I like that. A lot of twine, though, but we are going to build and then deconstruct this. Nice. All right. Okay, my healing ointment is done. Let's research the basket. how in-depth is this game? Is, I would assume, having clothes make you happier. Yeah, Pyro. Kat was saying that the reed skirts and chest pieces, though, are itchy. So they will actually reduce our well-being a little bit. But when we get up to clothing and then leather, then it's definitely going to have an impact on a positive impact on our well-being. So that's essentially why I'm just equipping these and then immediately unequipping them and just deconstructing them. And then we'll just have to regulate our body by the fire, as we've been doing. But eventually we'll get some leather and regular clothes. So, and that's just a tip that Kat told me. I would have never guessed that, really. I would have been wearing around my itchy reed clothing for the the first half of the playthrough. But, so I really appreciate you guys out there with the tips and the comments. Thank you. Yeah, so reed clothing does reduce your well-being, but increases your mental structure. There's so many stats in this game. That's true. That's true. That's why I love it. All right, so we've got journal flashing. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We got a new available one, the Mud Hut. Cool. I could build a broom. All right, so that's good. I think we'll go ahead and hunt. Let's venture out. It's 12:30. We'll grab our spears. I'm taking the axe in case we come across a pine tree. So, Kat, if I'm setting out from here... Wait, did I research something? Oh, I forgot to research something. Hold on, let's look at the research. There's not a lot of options here. But we can only really research a couple things here. So we'll just do... Actually, let's do a splint. Yeah, the splint is kind of one of those things. It's easy to neglect researching this, but when you need a splint, you need a splint. You know, you're going to be screwed if you don't. I think we'll fish in the evening. So we're going to spend the daylight hours going out and doing a little active hunting. And then if we come up empty-handed, we'll come back and we'll fish in the evening. See what I mean? Hopefully that'll increase our chances of putting something in our belly here, because we are at 0%. You'd research... Did I not research candles already? I thought I did. Oh, no, I paused it. All right, we'll do the candles. Okay, and let's go. Wait, where did you say to go, Kat? I thought you said go north to find pine trees, right? I should have warmed up before I left. Let's rest for a moment. And we'll go north. Northwest, north. Okay. Well, I went west. I went west first. So we're going to go west, north, north. All right, well, let's go back to the camp then. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Hunt it. It looks at me cautiously, as it should. All right. We missed it, but it's important that we do go through with these hunts and try, because it's going to improve our skills a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get him, but we got a little improvement, I think. All right, we're shivering. Let's actually start a quick fire here. Warm it up, Chris. All right, so now she said go northwest, then north again. Okay, okay. So check the dried reeds to get a basket. Having all the tools as well as a bandage and a splint will fill the inventory. Take that feather. Okay. All right, so now we go west again and then north. Oh, no pine trees, but we've got some tracks. What am I trying to do? Trying to rest. Oh, for the quill in my map, absolutely. All right, let's continue going north. Oh, no, I can't. Let's go west from here. Oh, look at these tracks. 100%? 100% tracks, for real. Pine tree. cut it, then we'll rest, and then we'll cut it again. Yay, we found it. Yeah. So this is going to complete an objective. Very nice. Oh, and I got a pine log. Pine needles. Oh, should I take these home? I should take all these home. Oh my god, that's so encumbering. Those pine needles encumbered the hell out of me. We'll leave the twigs, because those aren't very unique, but we could maybe take these. Now, we need to rest, though. Check which ways you can go. Getting on north. I don't think we can go farther north. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I would like to keep hunting. It's only 5 p.m. They're basically the same as fresh leaves. Darn. I was thinking maybe we could make like some pine needle tea or something. Alright, in that case, we'll just leave it. Yeah, we really only wanted to chop the tree. Oh, now I want to chop the log into pieces. Oh, hour and 30 minutes. If I do this, then I will probably want to return home. Nice. Log bed? That doesn't sound very comfortable. Should I go ahead and chop it into pieces while I'm here? And we're going to go 2 nights in a row with no food if I do that. Maybe we should just... Let's see. Actually, you might be able to make pine needle tea. I think it doesn't say that there, but we'll just maybe grab some. Check the time. Well, it's 5, and it takes an hour and a half to do it. So it'd be getting towards sundown. Let's do it. I'm not actually going to worry about creating a figurine right now, but maybe we'll come back and do that later. Wooden shovel. Okay. Yeah, let's start heading home now. I'm exhausted, though, so I need to rest. All right. I don't remember exactly where we're at, but we just travel east till we hit the river. When you get home, start harvesting nettles and eat a bunch of blanched nettles to have something in your belly. Okay. Yeah, because you're right. I bet you my gratification is probably, well, it's at 0. So, yeah, it's probably terrible because of our starvation, isn't it? All right, let's move east again. Okay. And now we go south. Warm up by the fire. Let's extinguish the fire. And south. We're home. Okay, we made it. Empty-handed, unfortunately. But, yeah, nettles are guaranteed. Here's what we'll do. Where's my fishing line? We'll grab both. Maybe I should actually try to use one of these flags. Oops. So if I do that, yeah, so if we're like over here and I just click the red flag, see, it takes me right to that's actually super useful. I think I'm actually going to start using these. Yeah, all right, let's do the spears. Actually, the spear will be red to represent the blood of our victims. The fishing line will be blue to represent the beautiful water. Let's pull down these reeds. Oh my god, it's raining. Bingo bango. Those dry. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the bathroom. We are thirsty, so let's take a quick drink. All right, let's get our bowls. So they're going to need water in them. Let's go ahead. I don't think... wait, did we say we could do anything with the pine needles? I don't think so, Kat. It doesn't appear... Why are these not staying unstacked? It doesn't appear that I can do anything with the pine needles. I'm not sure. But we'll keep those. Use the ones that have dried to make those baskets. Make both types for a quest. Oh, it would have to be hot water. Alright, we'll put that on there then, see if we can do that. Let's grab some nettles. We'll let that heat up a bit more. Let's go ahead and wash ourselves to get rid of the rash. Very good, very good. Getting a little bit cold. Alright, let's pull this out. Actually, leave that. Okay. Now, how about these pine needles? No. The pine, when I put the pine needle, it just stoked the fire up. Well, I don't think it's going to work. No worries, though. No worries. Alright, so I do want to put some more wood here. Where's my wood? There it is. Alright, that's good. How's the traps? Not doing anything. No worries. Maybe they'll add it at some point, right? I'm almost tempted to go ahead and eat this fat. Because it's 26%. This could help fill our belly a bit, right? Let's go ahead and grab some more pine needles, though. Drop those. Alright. Eat. And boom. Cook that up. Take that out. Fill this with water. Wash ourselves. Come over. Eat. 18%. Yeah, we'll just eat this. Maybe I'll save... nah, we'll just eat it. Alright, we're pretty cold. So let's warm up. And I think now that we've got a little bit of food in our stomach, we should probably go to bed. Yeah, because we're getting... Well, we still got some wakefulness. I guess there's no huge rush there. Let's actually try a little fishing. Nope. A minnow. I'm going to actually replace the bugs with the minnow. I don't know if that actually helps, but I like the idea. Oh, I don't think I can make a basket before bed, my friend. That's going to be... Making a basket is going to be a fairly in-depth process, I would have to guess. Where is it? Oh, I'm still researching the basket too, I think, right? Or am I misremembering? The hell is it? No, we're researching the candle. Here's the basket. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's an hour and a half for the first thing, so I think we'll maybe do it in the morning. Let's see. These are the dry weeds. Let's see. As long as you're above 60% body weight, you can delay eating and use the precious time to make baskets for inventory. Okay. We'll make those in the morning. Let's see. Minnows are better eaten and bugs and fish scrape. Okay. I understand. That does make sense. Alright. So, how's the fire? 70%. Let's just go to bed. Actually, let's warm up.
Yeah.
Now we'll go to bed. 8 hours. Not too bad, not too bad. Leaves have dried. Temperature's jumping all over the place. Alright, we're back. Let's stoke the fire. Good. I'm going to chop some more wood just to be prepared. We are thirsty. Let's toss this on the fire. Alright, let's rebait our trap. Yeah, it is spoiling pretty quick, you're right. Hour and 30 minutes is going to burn the fish, probably. So... Can we actually forage? No. 6% away from being cured. All right, let's go. And I've got a feather for the quill, so I should be able to make a map, huh? Pretty sure that once the basket in his hand, you can research fishing traps, so you can do the fishing and hunting. Okay, that's perfect. Let's do something real quick, though. Like, extract some fibers. Alright, I will eat him.
Yeah.
And, finally, we will start to work on our basket. Oh, I'm out of dried reeds. Oh, boy. How am I already out of dried reeds? I just need to have a whole bunch more, don't I? Fresh reeds. Oh, so these are just taking time. Takes time. Oh, but I should probably get another batch going. So, let's go to the reed patch and harvest. Only had 4 ready. Yeah, that's not enough. Let's harvest some more. Let's go to the bathroom. I'll research the splint now. Urinate. If you really want to unlock a blueprint, if you look at the research tabs, they say what they're required to unlock. Gotcha. Oh, there's the spindle. Oh, I'm going to hold off, but we are definitely going to be researching that in the very near future. All right, we're tired, so... Let's see, what am I working on right now in terms of crafting? The basket. I assume we'll probably need more cordage, so let's just make some more twine. Oh, Crypto's taking off. I'm sorry I missed that. Unfortunately, I have to leave. All right, buddy. Well, thank you, Crypto, for coming by, my friend. You have a great weekend, too. Thank you for stopping in. You knife or sharp stone the reeds when you harvest. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. That is quicker, isn't it? Duh. All right, let's make cordage. I think we need to go hunt. Don't you guys? No, I'm researching the splint first. And then we'll do the... It's only 12 hours. And then we'll do the spindle after that. That's going to be the next thing I do. But let's go ahead. Set that one to red too. We'll take the... Oh no, it can only be one thing. Oh. Okay. We'll take that then. And let's warm up. We're going on a hunt, people. What do we need? Should I bring anything else? I mean, I wish I could bring my basket, but it's not ready. I don't think we will. Let's keep our inventory pretty empty. Why is it showing that's pinned now? I don't want them pinned. All right. Yeah. Let's go out and about. Oh, there's the funnel trap. Damn it. We need that too. Wow. Yeah, that's for fish. Okay. Wait, let's look at our journal. Carve a figurine. Should I go back and grab a a log piece? I think we should go back where we cut that pine tree and grab one of those log pieces so we can do this recipe at some point. All right, let's see. Personally, I'd start researching the spindle immediately, or maybe the funnel trap. Yeah, you're right. All right, we'll switch it up. Let's do the funnel trap first, because we are kind of struggling a little bit with food. Hopefully we'll change that right now, though, because we're going to go hunt. All right, west. Let's go ahead and just rest for 15 minutes. And north. Hunt it. Charge it, buddy. Oh, we got it that time. My first partridge kill. Let's release its spirit. Ah, you know what? I should have waited and done that when I was tired. Yeah. I'll try and remember to do that next time that way. All right. So, very good. Let's head north. What am I doing? You should probably get the travois. That's been waiting since you already... Wait. That's waiting since you already are considering moving logs as well as deer corpses. That's true. That's true. 78 and 22. Let's go west from here. Oh, there's tracks everywhere. Well, that's not bad. One log piece doesn't really encumber me too bad. I think I'll grab it, and we'll continue to look around, though. Let's go north. Alright, we'll go back south. And let's go west. Ooh. Should I go for it? I should, shouldn't I? Should I try to hunt the deer, you guys? Or should I just leave it alone? I might have to drop this log piece if I do. Screw it, let's hunt it. Deer hunt, deer hunt. What do you guys think? Stags are harmless unless it's on. Okay, so there's no real downside. Let's do it. I'm going to switch to this flint spear. Charge. And failed to hit it. The stag disappears. Should I run after it? For 56% chance, let's try it. We managed to catch up with it. Traveled east. That's actually good. Let's hunt it. Flint spear in both hands. Definitely give chase. Gotcha. Charge. It stops to catch its breath. Oh, man. Oh, it's off balance and vulnerable. Damn it, I failed to hit it again. We're getting exhausted, but we're gonna... Oh, no, I can't. I'm too tired, it says. Darn it. We have to let it run away, sadly. Oh, pooey. Well, we gave it our best try. And we're not totally coming home empty-handed. This will improve my tracking, so I'll get more info from the tracks. Awesome. I think what we'll do is we'll head home. Maybe I'll do a little foraging along the way, too. Oh, fresh fairy weed. What the hell's that? Lowers pain, stress, wakefulness, while slightly altering your state of mind. Can be dried. Moderately herbal, slightly nutty in flavor. Okay. Oh, I could still chase it after resting. It just doesn't despawn. Okay. Well, I expect now that I've moved on, it's going to be kind of hard to find it again, but let's see here. Let's go eastward again. Okay. Now we're going to rest. And let's forage. Okay. And to the south we go. One more time. Hey. Oh, I think we caught something. Oh, no. Dang it, I thought I caught an animal, but I did not. All right. So the garlic can just be roasted. Delicious. Actually, can I just put it in a bowl and roast all three at once? All right. And, oh, shoot. My badger skin is cured. All right, so what do I do with it now? How do I make it into something? Do I take my knife to it or something? Let's drop these. Where's my knife at, actually? I need to mark that as something. Check to see if you can make parchment. I think, where was parchment? It's down like at the end of one of these. Clothing tab. Parchment. I don't see it. Don't touch it with my knife. Parchment is the first tab. Ah, there it is. Still got to research it. But, yeah, I'm currently researching a couple of important things, so we'll get there. We will get there. All right, let's see. We're shivering and we're tired, so let's go ahead and warm up. Beautiful. Now we can just eat, eat, eat. Delish. And let's take care of the bird. Actually, I'm thirsty, so let me take a quick drink. Okay, we're at 48% on the fire. Let's get that up. All right. Not bad. Little bird meat. Cook that right up. And I do not... Oh, I do have some bugs there. Good. Drop, drop. Just looking at what we got here. Okay, so... I think maybe I should focus on the travois. Now, let's fish. Actually, where's my spear? I'm going to do a little spear fishing first. Yeah. All right, and... Oh, it says it's cooked. It doesn't look very cooked, does it? Okay, that was good. Let's see here. I'm going to cook the minnow. I'm going to cannibalize the bugs. Come out of there. Use those on our fishing line. I remember catching... Oh, what was it? What's those fish that give caviar? Sturgeon. Didn't I catch a sturgeon once in this game? And it was like massive. I remember catching a really big fish on one of my playthroughs. And it, like, I was able to get like multiple cuts out of it. It was great. It was wonderful. But I don't remember if it was actually this game or another one. 2200. Delete. Yes, you did indeed catch a sturgeon. Nice. Yeah, that's like my goal. It's my hope is to catch a sturgeon again. I think we're going to go to bed now. We're not really tired, but I keep waking up pretty late. Like I'm forcing him to stay up a little bit later than I think he should be. Trout do that too. Oh, that'll be nice, catching a trout. All right, let's go to bed. Sleep for 8 hours. Pretty good. Gonna have something to drink. Sturgeon are nocturnal, by the way. Uh-oh, I should do some night fishing. All right, so we'll take a drink. We'll relieve ourselves. We will warm up by the fire. I should auto-close that window every time I'm warmed up. Do I have any more wood? Yeah. Let's toss that. Okay, 100%. That's looking good. Grab our spear. Still waiting on those to dry. Let's go ahead and get this travois done, huh? Maybe that should be a good priority. So I need to cut a couple more of these. And then we just need to twist up some stuff. So let's grab our fibers and our nettle stems. And let's rest real quick. All right, here we go. It doesn't auto-close since it helps you keep an eye on whatever's cooking. I gotcha. Okay. Was that 246? That's what we need. All right, let's wash ourselves to get rid of that rash. And then we shall warm ourselves up. It's at 8% food. Man, I really wanted to get that deer. We got to get out there and keep hunting. Gotta hunt. 1 hour. Let's do it. Yeah, we got a travois. Objective complete. Well, not quite complete, but... Hunt a deer. Now, wait. I guess I have to successfully kill the deer for that to be checked off, don't I? Well, let's try it. So, I've got the travois. I don't really need to put anything in it as we leave, do I? No. Alright, fire's going to be okay. It's 11:51. We're a little bit tired, but let's go to our first location. I mean, I don't have any logs. Oh, I have this log piece. Yeah, that doesn't even affect that picking it up. Oh yeah, travois is definitely helpful. Alright, so let's travel west. Pro tip: travois and hand basket's durability reduces every tick whilst in your hand row, but doesn't decay when not in your hand row. Okay, that's a new change. Yeah, I don't think the travois on the tropical island had durability, did it? I don't think it ever decayed. I might be wrong about that. Let's rest, and we'll forage. Throw that in there. All right, let's continue to travel west. Funnel trap. All right, what were we talking about doing next? Something really important. What was it? Parchment. I still want to do the spindle. It didn't decay, but storms could make it disappear. That's right. I forgot about the storms. All right, we're tired, so let's forage. Let's toss that on there. And westward. So put the travois out of the hand roll. Oh, well, westward. That makes more sense, yeah. Hunt it. Not... Oh, I'm exhausted already, damn it. Deer urge. What the hell is that? Tries to escape. Thrust. So we want to rest. Right? Just rest. But how do I know which direction it went? Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm probably not going to be able to micromanage that. I forget too much. Is it just like I'm guessing which way it went? Let's go west. We're pushing west. Ah, cool. We got it. All right. Hunt. Spur. Rest and follow. It didn't have tracks. Let's charge it. Damn it. Failed to hit it. Give chase 61%. We caught up with it. And hunt. Stops to catch its breath. Those off balance and vulnerable. Damn it. Only 23%, so it's, yeah, really difficult. Let's leave it be and rest again. Yeah, see, there's no tracks here. Sacred Oak. There's something special about it. Okay, let's continue to go west. Damn. So that's not the way it went. Let's return east. We'll go... Oh. Wait, what? Okay, I gotta rest. It's telling me I have to rest. Yeah, I just kept going west, west, west. Did not change my direction at all. I think we lost the deer, unfortunately. Let's do a little foraging. Got a lot of healer's moss. Ooh, fresh wolf's bane. When you are in the Lost Woods location, it randomly throws you into a random location. Oh. Was I in the Lost Woods? I didn't notice that. Okay. It's time to... Wait, why am I in minor pain? Stress, probably, because I haven't eaten forever. Alright, let's rest. Drink. South. this is rough. All right, we'll do another forage. And south? Oh, I'm too tired. Damn. Wait, can I forage to recover energy? No. Another one. I've got no energy to chase it, though, and it's too late, so we get one shot at this guy. 19%. Damn it. Nah, I can't. Can't go for it. Well, we did actually get some good food from scavenging here. Yeah, a lot of stuff, actually. All right, so we got to rest, and we're going home. South. The minor pain is from foot damage. Oh, yeah, because I've been running a lot, huh? All right, and one more south. God damn it. Travois is definitely harder to carry. You should probably get some shoes. Well, how do I do that? Let's see. Clothing. Wait, do I need to do something here with my leather patch? No. Close that up. Leather shoes. I mean, I got to spend a day researching it, so it's going to be a while. All right, let's empty our Travois. Not bad. Bugs going there. Good. Now, let's toss in some mush, some garlic, and what is this? Handle with gloves, if possible. Oh, so we don't want to eat this necessarily, do we? Or do I? Use a sharpened stone on the large oak to unlock bark sandals. Love it. What a great suggestion. Where's my sharp stone? Nice. Did it do it? Or wait, is it over here? Bark sandals. It says I need more weaving. So I got to weave some more. Okay. Well, we know what we need now. All right, but good suggestion. What do I do with this bark? Produce tannin water. Huh. Treatment for diarrhea. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, it's getting late. Let's eat and then go to bed. Oh. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have put these in water. How come I keep forgetting about that? It's empty. Okay, we'll eat these. No, gosh darn it. There we go. All right, so we'll go to the bathroom. Keep the wolfsbane out of the hand row. Gotcha. Do you get gloves? It'll poison you. Bark turns a cistern from water reservoir to a tanning pit. You can actually boil mushrooms. Oh, I just didn't give them enough time. Oh, my bad. All right, pulled out the other thing. Let's go ahead and here's something we're going to do that we haven't done before. We're going to gaze at the water. Hope I didn't burn my mushrooms. All right, so we eat, and it's time for bed. We're going to have to wake up a little early, though, because I kept them awake pretty late. So we might have a little sleep deprivation tomorrow, but we'll deal with it. All right, how's our shelter doing? 75%, that's holding up pretty good. All right, we'll sleep for 8 hours, and then I'll wake them up probably around like 6 or 7. Oh, we just woke right up. It said it was too cold to sleep, so there we go. We woke up on our own naturally that time. We are numbingly cold, so let's warm up. Oh, yeah, people. Well, it's been a pretty good run so far. I feel like we've done all right, moderately well. You know, probably a few mistakes here and there, but I'm still learning, getting back into the game for sure. And thank you to everybody who's been helping me out. Of course, just everybody showing up to chat and stuff. I think we'll leave our game right here, but of course, I will save it. So we'll save Save. All right. Yep. We've got a new save file. We will again be streaming this next weekend on Saturday here on YouTube. So make sure you've subscribed to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate everybody once again hanging out with me here today. Thank you. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, everybody who showed up. Really appreciate you guys very much. And as always, I will see you on the next one.